Hey, everybody. I did some Eldraine on Sunday, and I continue to have the urge to swap back and forth between, like, Magic and Eternal for drafting. So that's where we're at now. I don't know if that'll go on. Um, Tomorrow is when Masters Edition 2 starts on MTGO. So be expecting that either over the weekend or on Tuesday. But for now, I'm doing Eternal and doing a little bit of waiting here, a little setup. Gonna have a buddy joining us soon. In the meantime, how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good evening, or morning, or afternoon, or middle of the night. Any of the above. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, Eternal has gotten back into me on the draft format. It's been a lot more enjoyable, especially a lot more enjoyable than the fifth one. That one, like, it's interesting how like certain aspects changes can really be like off-putting or really pull you in. And this one, the adorable sloth is back. Oh, we can't see them in. Okay, well, there were some balance changes over the last couple days. Two you might be familiar with if you've ever played. Well, yeah, we could just do that here. God, now the Vanquisher's blade is so much better. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you might notice a difference in this card. Did they change up Tend the Flock? Nope. Tend the Flock, still 3 sheep. And we still have our Kriva, who I just opened in a pack, actually. I just got my 3rd copy of Kriva in a recent pack. But yeah, there were some other changes, sure, but none of them nearly as important. The other one that was important, though, was... Oh, Stay Frosty Man, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your Skull and Slime. Defiance used to target 3 cost or less, and now is 2 cost or less, which... The really big thing about that is, I think the biggest change to that is actually... yeah, I'm going in here to show off Champion of Chaos Fury as a 2-1, but Champion of Chaos no longer hit by it. So one of the best ways to get rid of this 5/5 for 3 is no longer around and constructed. It only stuns it, which, mind you, is 2 turns of attack, but that's not an answer. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. We're just... Yeah, Yeti changes as well. There were the Aegis, the Aegis reflector. But yeah, it was changed from a 2/1 to a 1/1. But yeah, what we are here for today, we are here to do drafting. There's been a new set, if you're not familiar. The new set came with a new format, Expedition, which is a in lockstep with the draft. It's a constructed format that, like, a number of the constructed tournaments are rotating around. You can go ahead and see that up in... Not in here, that's Flames of Zolta. To make Expedition copy. But yeah. So, with that all, last time I ever messed with my perception of the word. Like, I don't think I don't think it's a word I used before this, you know? I'm trying to think of when, like, again, I think of the reflector from, was that Street Fighter 3 Alpha? Shit. It's one of the Street Fighter shit. So I'm not actually a fight gamesman. Anyway, let's go and get things started. And I'll have a friend here soon. We'll see what we've got to go with when things are rolling. So, our rare here has one of the new mechanics, bargain. Bargain cards are allowed to be cast from your market if the bargain is met. However, you have to have a market to be able to use them. So you have to have a merchant to be able to use them, which makes them a lot faker in draft, even though this is a real good one. Yeah, keep all the cards you pick. It's sweet. It's like the arena, but you actually get all your stuff. And it's 5,000 gold, which is the equivalent of 5 packs. Unkindness is the card I'm probably going to pick without a question. I love this card. Unkindness says at the end of Curse Player's turn, if they didn't play a unit, so if they fade, you get 3/1/1 flyers. Which is a lot easier than it sounds. Like, you might be familiar with a dumb card, which I love so much, called Secret Weapon. Secret Weapon is beautiful. You shift it on 2, and if they miss their unit drop twice, it comes out. But that's not actually how it works, because the way Secret Weapon works is that each unit puts another turn on the clock. However, our card here, so we can just re-enter. Unkindness doesn't, like, tick down or, like, get knocked back 2 turns on 2 unit plays. It just, triggers once. Other cards of note in here, Slayer's Edge is a decent weapon, but low armor. And the treasure trove thing is neat about it, but you're not, like, you have to have a pretty constructed deck to be able to do that. Within within Stone Scar, Fire Shadow, there are a lot of dragons. Especially, like, at different, rarities and level, like, mana costs and such. There's some pretty cheap ones. So that's the idea, is that you're supposed to control a couple. Other cards of note in here. I can talk about Mastery, if you're not familiar with Mastery. Mastery is whenever it deals that much damage over time, that effect turns on. So once this deals 2 damage, it becomes deadly. 4 damage, it becomes a +3/+3 permanently. That said, this card's really bad. Like, I don't like Zoltan Brushfang a lot. Now, Mastery I do like. Spiketail Kieran. Spiketail Kieran hands off +1/+1 to your team when it becomes mastered, and has the ability to pay 6 to become a 6/6, which allows it to trigger in 1 hit. Other cards of note in here. Rosebloom Mandrake is more real than you would expect. It's not. It's easy to just incidentally get your opponent to that much. Anyway, I'm gonna pick Unkindness here. I talked about picking Unkindness, and we're gonna roll with Unkindness. So, another bargain. This one allows us to sack a unit to get a sigil. Again, out of our sideboard. Puck Puck Slingshot. This is a card basically designed for cheap muster triggers. And you might say, what the hell's muster? Well, muster is an effect that triggers when you play a weapon and a spell in the same turn. AKA, I played a spellcraft card. And that's sort of what this is for. Edict of Shavka? This is actually really good. In Limited, this cycle is really powerful. So when you're drafting, when you're playing Limited, your opponent and you are generally playing 2-color decks. Sometimes you're playing a third, sometimes not. But in general, like most opponents on the average are going to be at least 2 colors. It's pretty rare to be playing monocolor and drafting this. If you take 2 colors at random, just there are 5 factions. Take 2 factions just at random. There's a 70% chance that these 2 will be represented in that pair, because the only 3 that don't do it are Time Shadow, Shadow Fire, Fire Time. The other 7 combos have targets. And even then, this card's not too bad if there's like tiny things to target. Alright, we can pick up Torture if we want to stay in color. We can pick up Edict of Shavka if we want to, what I've seen from streams this season draft, people like to go 3 or even 4 color pretty often. Yes, Talarn. From what I've seen, 2 color, splashing a third is not too difficult, because there's a lot of incidental fixing for, like, the Ancient Manual is the one I think of the most. But yeah, I guess, so the question here is if we want to go with, we can stay in color with Torture. Torture's a fine card. Generally, it just says turn off target unit. You know, it might not kill it, it might kill it. It's very good against Exalted, which is a mechanic I haven't been able to point to. It also puts us in, like, 2 curses, and there is, like, a curse theme within this set. Draw a curse from your deck off this Raven. There's a couple curse likers within some different factions, and picking up the Torture would give us some more removal. That said, like, Edict also stands out. I love, this is a cycle. I think this is the weakest of the cycle in my mind, but the Evangels, when you draw them Fate, you gain an influence. They're one of the best ways to fix. They're really powerful. The Shadow one has quick draw. Justice one has lifelink, lifesteal. Let's pick up Torture. We'll stay in color. Ooh. Okay, Blood Seeker. At the end of your turn, Blood Seeker deals damage to you, +2/+2 for each player with 10 or more cards in their void. Okay, alright. That's, if we want to be the aggressor, that's an option. Because this can be, you know, I talked about how there's a lot of, there's a lot more just like mill just all over in this set. Wretched Raven is an example, but there's a 3-drop that mills both players for 3. That's another good example. Kodosh Sees All is another really, really good choice here. I talked about curses and curse build-arounds and things like that, and Kodosh Sees All is a little expensive. 7 is a little much. But, like, if, for one, it starts at its life at, like, make a 1/1 on your opponent's upkeep. Sweet, I love it. But if you can get that to be, that 1/1 to be like a 2 or 3 power unit, that can start getting really dumb really quick. It becomes very difficult for your opponent to overpower you when you're just making evasive creatures every turn. Also, Griffin with a couple Ys in it. Yeah. So Bloodseeker stands out as like a cool option for like aggressive styles. Kodosh Sees All does fit with our curses that we already have. Bloodseeker also fits with Unkindness, though, in the sense that that is like, we have an aggressive line. Hell draft like 3 of them. Even just a 1/1 flyer every turn is mean. Yeah, I think it's like a 1/1 flyer every turn is a little bit underrated, but evasion's so powerful that it's okay. Because, like, you know, if a game got to 7, you probably need a board breaker. Most of the time you're in a stalled position, and Kodosh Sees All starts giving you evasive creatures, which is great. So I'm between Kodosh Sees All and Bloodseeker. And you might ask, well, Jens, why the hell are you even looking at Bloodseeker? Like, what do you care about a 1-drop? One thing I've found in this draft format, this is something I've had running a number of times in this draft format, is that, like, aggression, things like Grodov Evangel, and Bloodseeker are incredibly strong. If your opponent misses their 1 or 2, and you can walk them over, oh, goodness, games can end quick.
All right.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, screen sharing. Oh, you're clever as always, Slyo.
Hello, Ty. We are taking a look at our first couple picks. We've got some curses up our sleeve.
Cool. So Unkindness is one of the best cards in draft right now.
It's it's 3/1/1 flyers.
Yeah, weird. It's 3 separate types of evasion. I mean, it's 3 separate evasion units. Like, I don't really give a shit about anything else because, like, I will have a combat trick or a weapon at some point, probably.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, we'll get those flyers across the line and we'll have them as, like, 4/5s, you know, whatever.
Yeah. And then I was looking at between Bloodseeker, which is a comedic 1-drop. Comedic at beating your opponent down, that is.
Mm-hmm.
And Kodosh Sees All, which,
Ooh, baby, that's a win condition.
yeah, especially both our cards are curses.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what I'm going to go with, is Kodosh Sees All, and see how...
Yo, Argenport curse is pretty real.
Yeah. There's some good curses that go really late.
The other card I would say you should consider in this pack, if you were ever considering Primal, Sky Horror Draconis is one of the most messed up cards in this format, and on top of that, it's a 7-cost 1 influence, aka, yeah, sure, I'll splash it, who cares? Like, by the time I have 7 mana, I'll probably have a Primal. Like, this thing is the freest splash on the planet, and it is fucked up. It does a thing twice, and then you get to removal something. What the? And it's a 4/5 flyer unlimited? Are you kidding me? This thing is busted as hell. Yeah, like, do not sleep on Sky Horror Draconis. You will win and lose many games to this thing if you play a lot of drafts, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, one of the things I find in this draft is that 7 is this game-ending number, where you...
Yeah, and they gave everyone a win con. Yeah.
Well, and so you kind of have to make a decision with your deck. Are you a deck that is playing long, or are you a deck that's playing short? And, like, you know, I've had a lot of success just playing under everyone who's playing, you know, Sky Horror Draconis, but also I've also had a lot of success being the one on the top. So
I was gonna say most of my success has definitely been riding it out to the top and then blowing people up and just using, like, fairly efficient removal, which is why I think Primal's in, like, a pretty good spot in draft. I feel like it's underdrafted pretty severely, and you can often get things like, you can get, like, a Lightning Strike in there, which in a format without, you know, Bolt, without a 3 damage 1,
yeah,
Lightning Bolt is king. You know, like, Lightning Strike is so good when people aren't playing around 3 damage existing, so, like, 4 damage always makes the donuts.
Yep. And there aren't, like, the tricks that exist aren't, like, finest.
By the way, read all of Falrook's Choice if you haven't already. That card literally got me to 7-2 on stream, and it was 99% this card, I swear to God. Like, it's either, because think about it, like, read all of it is what's so messed up. Because first of all, kill a cursed unit and then draw its curses from the void, which means, like, for example, if you have permafrosted something with that dragon, you kill that thing and then you get another permafrost. Or you can put, like, wanted poster on something. This is what I did and how I went. I would put wanted poster on something, kill with Falrook's Choice, put wanted poster on something else, kill something else. Weird. I've killed 2 of your things and I've drawn 4 cards. I can't believe I won this game. Just kidding. It's incredibly obvious why I won this game. And then the other thing too is it's really easy to just like hold up casually, and it's not just negate an enemy spell played on you. It's not just counter
No.
spell. Then steal it and play it from the void. What?
Yeah, like your opponent finally is like, all right, I guess I'll go ahead and play, Fell Strike, the kill target unit. You're like, what if your unit died instead?
Oh, it's
Fast.
such a gross redirect.
It's
a fast redirect.
I'm interested in this. Like so one of the things is we're already like super cursed. Like, why not also keep
And
rolling?
again, if you do go for the primal splash, which I feel like is really strong right now, that is a great reason for it.
Right.
It's Falric's choice. It's really strong.
All right, so Vilprek's choice. That's not where we want. I'm actually interested in Kodosh Evangel.
I like it a lot. It's a lifesteal bear that helps you fixing. Like what else are you gonna ask for?
Kodosh specifically does cost double, so we do want to be able to get to that by 7. Also, we have a lot of multi-faction cards in here.
And fully out of what we want. Yeah. Like we've got, the primal time, no thanks. Primal Skycrag, no. Stone Scar, no. Like Xenon, no. Yeti Traditionalist is really mediocre because Muster's a really big pain in the ass in this format.
I feel like one person ever had like the muster deck, and then nobody's ever been able to do it since.
Yeah. And here's the other thing too. That 2 influence at first you're like, oh no, and then you realize, oh right, it's just 1 influence because it just brings one to the party. Yeah, it just has one on it. It's here's the thing. In draft, historically, a 2/2 for 2 is what we call a bear, and that's all right. That works. That gets you across the finish line.
You were talking about unkindness, where you're like, well, you have these 1/1s, and sooner or later you're gonna draw a weapon, and you know what I like to put my weapons on? I don't know.
Lifesteal units?
Creatures with lifesteal. They seem pretty good at.
Oh, in limited formats especially, a big lifesteal unit just breaks your opponent's back entirely.
All right, another choice. Transform a unit in 3/1 Reckless. Increase the damage you spell in your hand, sure. Ooh, okay. Inflict Conscience. This is one of the curses that I mentioned, that it goes late and it's really good.
I like that thing throughout the entire game, and when you have things like Falruk's Choice in your deck as well, if you are in a hurry, you can inflict Conscious and kill it for 3, and then for 4 put another inflict Conscious on something
right
else,
if there's something like you don't want to hit you, it's like, well,
that's the thing that I love about Falruk's Choice. It's like it's a solid counter spell, and it turns things that are normally like really strong plays in draft into just you win, which is pretty cool. Draw Strength is also crumbelievable.
Yeah.
That card is nuts. Did you know that Warcry 3 distributed 3 times in limited is like a tiny Xenon Obelisk?
Also, this card is like +4/+4. I don't know, like Draw Strength is just ridiculous. I want to steal.
And it scales so well too, because like if you end up in these huge late game board stalls, you have a 1 mana trick that's just like get +6/+6, and they're just like, crap.
Well, the other card in here I like is actually, I've seen a lot of good things from Warbush Oni. We talked about how like Bear is sort of the norm, so having that 1 toughness doesn't hurt too hard, and sometimes this can just be really devastating. What's Decimate? Decimate is you can choose to lower your power by 1, your max power, to get that effect. What this means is that basically if you're not like on 2, you just do it. Like,
yeah, and the thing on top of that is when you compare it to something like Hearthstone, right? Like in Hearthstone, if you destroy 1 of your power, that's big. Like you're down a turn. In this game, though, especially once you start hitting like turn 4 to 6 in limited formats, if you have all your influence, power is just dead in your hand. You just draw it and you're like, oh, I don't give a crap what it is.
Yeah, specifically,
and Decimate doesn't blow up any influence, just the number. So like later on, you're just like, yeah, whatever. I drew like 12 extra forests, man. I don't care. Like,
right. And like, just looking at our deck, it would be cool to pick that up. And like, Kodosh is the only card so far that would be like, oh, well, that's annoying if we had to destroy our thing on 5, but I think I want to go in on this plan of curses and having.
Respect it.
All right, here's another
Oh god, that card is it's tricky, and she doesn't go off often, but like a 2/3 in this format is respectable and will do work. And if they are active and they have flying and lifesteal, oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
Oh my god.
so that
They do
seems,
so much crap with
well,
it.
especially again, like Torture's a card that's likely to sit around. Draconis is another good option here. That's kind of our choice, right?
The nice thing is people just keep letting Draconis wheel and it kicks ass as someone who knows how good that card is. I love seeing that shit wheel like 6 times. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'd also say, I didn't mention it the first time I saw this. This is like one of the only muster cards I see and I go, oh shit. Because like, it's already a 3/3 for 3, which is like, sure, I'm in. We were talking about this thing's probably fine at 2/3. And that's like, oh yeah, by the way, take 4. It's like, hold on. Stop that.
The reason I first tried Primal really hard in this format and found out like it's actually pretty tight is because I was offered the thing that's like, I can't remember what the conditions are. It was like, for every curse you have on your opponent, get one of those living waves at the beginning of every turn. And I was just like, oh, sick. So I was just getting like, I was trying to get like 4 of them, but I just never got it. It was weird. In the 7 wins, never
No
drew
waves.
the thing. You know?
Yeah, let me, should be a way to, I wonder if I can disable that. I should go through and figure that one out.
There's probably a way to set up VIP stuff.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Draw strength.
Cool. Draw strength.
Tight.
Nice.
Why is that here this late? I don't know, but congrats. You've got the one draft in history where Justice is open. You did it.
Yep.
What the heck?
All right. So 2 choices here.
Oh, Makar Evangel kicks so much ass in limited. Oh, I'm sorry, Ancient Manual, but Makar Evangel is so good. Holy shit. You know how we've talked about how there's a lot of 2/2s that are okay and a lot of 2/1s that are pretty good and like 3/2s are pretty acceptable.
Yeah.
And also there's a card that if you play any unit, your opponent gets 2 3/2s and you're gonna see that card. So weird, a 2/2 with quick draw still gets to go in. Neat. How about that?
Yeah.
The green version of unkindness is you get 2 3/2s.
All right.
Whack.
Whatever. I'm just gonna pick Cruelty here. We might or might not play it. Off-color stuff. Living Mountain's cool. This card's actually probably fine. And all right. So making it back around, I'm gonna cut out some of this stuff, and then we can take a look at what we got here. So we got.
Main stream up real quick.
Okay.
I don't hate it. I mean, it's a 5/5 for 6 that could do some stupid stuff. You also have Finest Hour is the other.
Yeah. Just Finest Hour.
War Wagon is also pretty tight. If you haven't checked out War Wagon, that thing's pretty silly.
Yeah, weird if there were like maybe some creatures that we had that really wanted some, I don't know,
Some
keywords.
extra stats, yeah, for a couple turns. And the thing too is it's safe, and then like you have 5 turns, or you have like a couple turns of, you know, it being buffed, and then it's just like, haha, here I am. Hello.
Yeah. I kind of think the War Wagon sounds good. Like, again, I like it on all the creatures. We only have 4 creatures right now, and I like it on all 4 of them, because, like, both the Evangels really like power toughness. The Unkindness bird, sweet. What's Shift? So Shift, you play it, like, it's untargetable, can't attack or block for 3 turns. After those 3 turns, it comes out and is unblockable.
So, like, you get +3/+3 on your best unit, which in limited is pretty good. And then after 3 turns, you just get 3 damage to your opponent's face. Also, guess what? If you have, like, oh, I don't know, draw strength or something, and your opponent has 5 units, you can just have 8 damage to their face out of nowhere. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah. Like a lot of that pack. Ooh.
Ooh. Black market.
Huh.
What are your abilities?
So Onslaught is
Aegis.
face and self Aegis. Onslaught is if something attacked. And then Black Market. Probably.
Like, I don't know what else you would take in this pack. Is like maybe Devour. So
Right.
I think we go for it just because what else do you take in this pack?
We're gonna have a splash on that color, looks like, so
Yeah, like blue's pretty okay. It's got some stuff. Headhunter is mad good. Headhunter is so fucked. If you're going for a curse plan and you don't pick Headhunter, even though there is a 2-color power on thing, which I do think is very, very good in this format. Like,
Yeah.
the depleted does not matter. If you're going to 7, who cares?
Well, look at the,
You'll
look at
find a turn to play it. You'll make it happen. You're smart and you're good at math.
I invite you to look at our curve of 1, 2, 3, 7. You know?
Also, the craziest thing is if you do somehow get buffs on a unit for a couple turns, I don't know, like 3 turns, for example, you got +3, +3 on Headhunter, and you like twisted it 3 times to get 3 wanted posters and then it died, who fucking cares? You got 3 wanted posters. Like, what I'm saying is Headhunter is dope. I love that card. That card did so much for me.
Yep.
Oh man, another 2-color power.
So 2-color power. This is one of my favorite units to have around.
Oathkeeper's really good, and it's a really good early drop. Chronowatch Longsword, I also would put my word in for as a card that's going to overperform in your current deck.
Right, looking at these again keywords and Headhunter with power toughness.
Exactly. Like, I think that's going to do work, but I think Minotaur Oathkeeper is a really safe shore up thing, and then we like don't really have to worry about picking 1-drops ever again, right?
Yeah, because we've
we're good on
Headhunter
that.
plus Oathkeeper.
Yeah. And you don't really want more than that.
Right.
And they're 2 of the same color, which is also good. That's like a really good deck.
Oh,
set.
I was
Bannerman,
scared. I was
witch
scared
ass.
at this pack because it's like, you know, fire time. Oh, look. Weird.
Oh, weird. It's a bear that fixes for whatever you need. It's almost like I would take a bear anyway.
Yeah, so one of the things I mentioned is that it's kind of pretty easy to do this 3rd color splash. Bannerman's one of the cards that makes that happen. Okay, we got sack unit for draw 2. We got Mithril Mace. We got Thorn Beast. That's about it. That insignia is certainly not happening for us.
I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of taking an insignia if it's not going to work, but like this isn't on.
Yeah.
Like, just as a side note for chat, if you see an insignia and you're like, oh man, but I'm gonna do 3 colors, take
Play
it
it.
from someone who's played 2 insignias in multiple 3-color decks and gone 7 wins with all of them. It doesn't matter. Ravenous Thorn Beast is also a really good card. I really think it like works early on, and then like let's say your Headhunter is down to 1, or like your Oathkeeper's kind of stopped being so relevant, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, plus, or if your Unkindness is cracked, you can like give up a bird for a 6/6 in limited, or
Yeah.
5/5. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at the Mace thinking get some sort a little bit more interaction going on here. I'm a little worried about how many units I would have for the Thorn Beast. I think the Unkindness is probably the card that makes it the dumbest if we're on curve, but you know,
Yeah.
having depleted power on turn is worth getting 2 influence. We play the tokens, and the tokens only give 1 of their power or their influence, you know, and they come in depleted. So,
And they're already fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I can't overstate how good fixing is in limited formats. I think people really underestimate it until they've played like, you know, 50 plus drafts, and then they're like, oh wow, it turns out having your deck go off every single time is pretty crucial when you're trying to go for 7 wins.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right. I'm feeling this coin again. We got a lot of things that like having plus.
Coin is pretty good. I also really, really like Minotaur Grunt here, because Minotaur Grunt's Warcry loves handing off numbers, and we have a lot of things again that really like getting some numbers. And Minotaur Grunt in a world full of 2/2s generally gets to swing twice, like in my experience. That is my 2 cents.
Okay. I think they're
considering Minotaur Grunt.
I think they're both real good here. I love 2-drops. I will play an infinite amount of them. Warcry owns. You know, we got some pretty sweet things to hand off too. I really like the idea of hiding spells in my power.
The weird thing though is, I mean, it is a 1/1 weapon, so it is good. Yeah. I could see either way. I really do like both of them.
Yeah.
I really like.
That's
I like
not
both of our
thank you for the
options here.
sub. Oh,
I don't think you can really go wrong there. Oh wow! Speaking of not being able to go wrong, hi Minotaur Oathkeeper,
sure.
fucking wield, I guess.
Uh,
Valkyrie Buttspurant, or
sure.
we have Snowslinger, which I'd probably still take over Aspirant. I mean, Aspirant can be a problem late game, but like, why do you need a card that can kind of be a problem late
Well,
game when you have so many cards that just like are?
I know why we want it. I know why we want it.
Okay.
We hide it in the smuggler.
Okay.
Because then it's like, oh, it's late game. We need a late game threat. Oh, here's Valkyrie Aspirant.
Yeah, that works.
Whereas,
it's a solid pull.
Whereas like Snowslinger is gonna be a little too slow if we put it in the market because, like that's
for sure. I like your reasoning. I forgot about our smuggler entirely.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. Here is where I definitely would take that. Yeah, absolutely. Token Division's very good. Yikes.
Yikes.
This is, wow. So did you know there's a version of Endure that isn't slow and it's not butt cheeks? And then they printed Endure anyway, and it is slow and it is butt cheeks.
It's funny because the fast one's like good.
Yeah, it's pretty playable. Yeah, you can make it work. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
In limited formats, you can engineer the crap out of that thing. Oh, God. Sizzleback Salamander, maybe best new card art. So good.
Okay. We got some sweet looking removal.
I mean, that's like, that's such a bizarre card. Weird.
Like, I guess like that would be an annoying answer to this, right?
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of token based stuff is what it would really kill. Like either that or the 3/2/1. It would kill both of them for one. That is still a 1-for-1, so it's not incredible in that circumstance.
Yeah, but it is 2 mana for 4 mana, which is I like it. The reason I like this card actually is because it's fast. You can use it as effectively like an
a combat trick. Yeah, you could probably do a pretty big blowout. Yeah, I think your calls are better than mine on combat tricks because I think you like them more and have more experience with them. So I definitely defer to you on that.
If I were to have my perfect draft deck, it would be something like 4 rapid shots, 4 finest hours, and some generic creatures who I don't give a shit about. Like I don't even care.
So here is my one other one I would say to consider for this pack outside of the power of the Warlock's Brew. I don't even really give a crap about Coastal Recruit. He's okay, I guess. Blade World though can do some serious work. Again, especially with if you have like a solid flyer or a solid lifesteal flyer or a solid lifesteal or whatever, something that you just need to make scary. Or like War Wagon emerges and I need 3 more damage. Cool. Or I have a quick draw and now it's a 5/2 quick draw, which is a serious problem.
Yeah.
Limited. Like I think Lathrite, like we're low on high cost units. Like we cap out at 3 right now, basically. And Blade World, I think, is just like pretty much always relevant by the time you can play it, because the chances of you not having, if you don't have a unit on board and you're already at 5, we've got different problems at that point.
One of the things I'm actually looking at with Blade World and liking is we mentioned the unkindness here, and that turns on some like really interesting like evasive threats.
Yeah, I mean, that turns a 3 damage clock into a 6 damage clock, which is terrifying. Like, a 6 damage clock in limited is the kind that you're just like, oh crap. And it's split across multiple things too. So, like, that they won't be able to blow it out at the last minute and stabilize it too, because there's still 2 more birds, idiot.
Yeah, all right, let's go ahead and try that. I think that's worth giving a shot. All right, what is this warp? Well, you have no more than sure. I've never seen this card in my life.
Cool. Who wants to play an artifact deck in a game where artifacts are historically bad? Like they're terrible.
Cool. Sky Crew.
Sky Crew is still god tier, baby. Like, Sky Crew
gets the job done. I always want to have one sitting around. Just hey, here's the Sky Crew.
That little idiot will jump anything. Yeah, like Devour for draw would be the only other thing I would consider, or maybe like The twist is what makes Dinomancy Enthusiast so bad, and the fact that the thing it gives is reckless. Ugh.
Yeah.
Vizier tablet.
You can use it as removal, and that's how I've seen this used most of the time, is where you turn like their, 5/5 into a 4/2. That let's take this guy. Ooh.
I mean, Sky Crew's just great. What is this huge bear?
So we got huge bear, but we got Mantle of Justice.
Mantle's pretty asinine.
Mantle,
I will say.
Mantle's kind of dumb, especially like, what if we have things like
what percent are we looking green right now overall? Because I think we're still splashing blue at
over
best.
50.
Yeah, I think Mantle of Justice is maybe the right call here. Because then we could also just like, if we do get some more universal fixing, like if you get a late game banner, man, whatever, it's +1/+1 to your mantle.
Yeah,
Sure.
we get Bannerman, Kodash Evangel off the top, +1/+1. Also, again, cool targets. Just put them on. Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to read what you do. Don't. Sure, that's cool. Not in our colors. This is the worst version of the
Yeah.
curse we're playing. You just want that Crown Watch?
I think we might just want that Crown Watch. Crown Watch is just pretty good. We want some higher cost units is really the big thing, and maybe some like better removal spells. I think soon we'll be good on units and low cost units and equipment will probably be fine. But I think Crown Watch Longsword still the right call here.
Yeah, the only thing I'm looking at again would be like hiding it in the Emerald Coin if I want to keep hiding my spells in here.
But at some point you don't want to hide too much because it will slow down your early game. I just like Crown Watch Longsword. I think that thing gets a lot of stuff done. It can turn your 2/1 into a 4/3, which is very strong. Bring down is still fucked up if it's in colors.
Do you want some super fucked up removal that like?
Oh, weird. You want literally the best removal in the format right now?
Cool.
All right. There it is. You have Falruk's Choice and Bring Down. Congrats. You have the two best pieces of removal in the game and two parts of the deck that went 7-0. Weird.
All right. I'm actually fine with just 2/2. I can make a tinker.
What is Amethyst Coin? That's the one that's
damage to the opponent's face.
Oh, right. That's for life
really,
force.
Yeah, it really wishes it was good, but it just ain't. The
fire one is the one that's really good.
So
that's the one that lets you do a thing.
The primal coin would be really good for us because it makes inferiority complex.
Yes.
So it creates a curse.
That one rules. Yeah, that one's real good.
So
probably works up Tinker though. I mean, in colors, like the only other thing would maybe be Ice Bow, but oh baby, I'm gonna spend my entire turn to mildly inconvenience you. Hold
Here
this.
we go. Oh, how about you want to take 1 damage?
I mean, it is a curse. Jump kick is technically a combat trick.
Yeah.
Civic Peacekeeper is butt cheeks. I hate that card.
I'm gonna jump kick. Maybe we play it. Maybe we need this on the board again. Maybe that's a rhyme. Another smuggler card. Also, I'll take another token here.
Affliction is also really good for us. It combos with Falruk's Choice. It's solid removal. It takes a lot of those 2/2 bears and turns them into 0/1 nothings, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I would probably go with Affliction here. I think that card in this format is incredible if you are smart.
Let's
get
some again. I kind of want to have some more curses around. Also, hey, how you doing? It's an Oni.
I mean, I guess it's better than anything else in this
pack. It's better than
huh?
everything else in this pack. So
all right,
cool. I'm gonna take a flash freeze and probably put it in my market.
Yeah, that's actually a really good marker card. You're right.
Oh.
We have a choice here.
Wow.
We want to go green Shadow Harder. I really do like the Token of Knowledge here because I think our primal's probably going to be more of our splash. So if we can make more of that optional,
yeah, let's go ahead
and be better.
Let's go ahead and get that token and then card I'm not playing. All right. Round 4, Lethrai Dead Drop. I think that card kills you when you cast it unless you're constructed. Yep. Okay, cool.
Hit the enemy player with 2 or more elves. What?
Yeah.
What?
I think I've got my eyes on a very specific card here.
What is the Inquisitor? Because I feel like the Inquisitor had some dumb stuff. Oh, okay.
Decimate.
So you need to decimate a lot of power. Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, like you decimate 1 and it's good. You decimate 2 and it's nuts. But we don't have that much decimate in our deck.
One decimate card right now.
Yeah. Draw strength.
I'm feeling the ability to cast our spells. Let's get some more this going on. I also would be fine with like maybe the cavalry. I don't know.
Well, nah, we'll get better stuff than the cavalry. I'd take the insignia for sure here.
All right. Ah, damn, wrong rare one. These rule.
They're so good. Yeah, those things are crazy.
All right. 2 insignias, but neither of which are full colors.
Of interest. Yeah. Marsh Dragon is of interest to me.
Ooh.
Marsh Dragon gets some work done. It's a form of evasion, which is really what we want more than anything. Also, if you need something to block late game, it ends up being a pretty solid option if you have something small to sacrifice, because it's like, and also there's a confusing amount of mill in this format, just so you know. If you haven't run into it, there's a baffling amount of mill, and my opponents play it on me all the time. And then I play a Marsh Dragon and it's got 9 health because they milled me a bunch, and it's hysterical.
I want to share with you a story of my favorite game I've played in Limited, where my opponent played a couple copies of Malaise at me on like turn 4 or so, just mill 6, you know, and it's like, oh, well, they have a plan. A turn or 2 later, I drew a weapon that I had picked in my deck, Magebreaker, which allows you to cast unexpected results on spellcraft to choose a spell and turn them all into firebombs. So we just turned all of our opponent's Malaises into firebombs, and our opponent immediately conceded. On the spot.
Just couldn't get it done at that point.
Like, oh shit. Well,
yeah, I got nothing.
My deck doesn't work.
Yeah, it's tight. I mean, I don't hate shoring up on those.
Yeah. Don't feel bad about that. Wouldn't feel bad about
Wouldn't feel bad about another Misery Walker.
Yeah, Misery Walker or Inflict Conscience.
Misery Walker is more likely to wheel, I think. I think you're more likely to see one later on.
Yeah, let's get like multiple copies of our big.
It's a good way to just make sure your game ends. Yeah.
Our dragons have +1/+1. No, actually, I care about this one. So this card's value went up a lot the moment we got Mantle.
Yeah, absolutely.
So every time we draw one of these Evangels, sweet. Like, so that's really, really nice to see.
Also, it means Kadash Seizal is like 100% consistent at this point, if we're being honest. Like,
yeah.
Bane Wolf is unbelievable. Absolutely just wins games on its own. Here's the thing, right? Weird. Playing a 7/6 causes a lot of issues. And the thing about Mastery that a lot of people don't realize at first is if your opponent swings in with stuff, you block once with Bane Wolf, it's unblockable now. Here, hold this 7-turn clock, or this 7 damage clock. Like, congrats, you now have like 3 turns to live at most. Yep. So have fun with that. I think Bane Wolf is strong enough to include 2 of in a deck like this, which I think is indicative of how much I believe in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a note. I'm not gonna pick it, but Icy Gaze is a very, very strong trick because it has this additional text. As you said, there's like weird amounts of mill and shit. Like,
yeah.
But all right, draw strength. Yeah.
How many units do we have at this point? What's our unit count? How close are we to 18?
17.
Oh, tight. Yeah, draw strength.
Yeah, let's have some more of those.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Oh my god. All right, I just see all of our colors. So, all right, -1/-1, all units. Neat.
I think she's one of the best units in the format.
Yeah.
Without tilting my hand too much on who I'd pick, Legendary Stalwart is fantastic. Because again, another person who's fantastic at holding weapons because she has endurance. She starts at 1/4, so she's already useful. Like immediately when you play her, she has board impact. And then if you do put any buffs on her, she gets her mastery even faster. So like if you put +1/+1 on her, or it gets a war cry or something, you know, then it's a 2/5 that you hit with twice, or like you block once, hit with once, and now it's a 4/7 endurance.
Like, I wonder how else we might be able to.
Weird. How would we be able to get +1/+1 on it? It could be anything, or you could just give her a sword, and then she's a 3/6 immediately.
Yeah,
wild.
For those asking, the Rentseeker does make that -1 power one, which the main crux of this is that it would like create a curse for Kodosh. When did Onis become justice? They have been for some time. This Oni Samurai, the Oni tribal deck is within. Oh, wait, weren't they justice in like Ijin is? Is Ijin?
She's Rakano. Yeah, Rakano has a lot of Oni.
Yeah. All right.
Oni are all over. They don't restrict characters by race in this game, which I think is nice.
All right. I don't really see much I like in here.
Wretched Raven's pretty dope. Wretched Raven is actually shockingly dope because it's a 1/4 flyer, which it turns out is a kick-ass stat line.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, like it's all you really need to know about it. I would say there's anything else about the rest of its text, but I don't give a shit. I'd be lying.
Oh, hey, sure.
Torture's pretty solid here. We could get another Tide Collar, but that mustard's a pain in the butt. Baneville.
Whoa!
Makar's Bloodwolf. Makar's Bloodwolf. Makar's
I know,
Bloodwolf.
right?
Bloodwolf is so good.
It's like we have 2 copies of
Bloodwolf is crazy.
We have 2 draw strengths. We have
Bloodwolf is crazy.
This
Bloodwolf
pick
is asinine.
This pick,
like if we,
I want all 3 of these.
If we didn't have 2 Kadash sees all, I wouldn't say go for blood. Like I would still maybe be like Banewolf, but nah, man. It's Bloodwolf. I do like that Banewolf is not actually a wolf. It is, in fact, a dire beast.
Too big. Well, this. Actually a wolf. All right. Wolf. Oh, my God.
Sunset Priest is a 3/3 for 3. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, I think we already have a lot of...
We have 2 Torture, which I feel like is plenty of Tortures.
We've got 20 units. How are we doing on 3s? We got... I'm not playing Banished Umbran. 6 or so. The thing with the priest is that we do have, like, that does incidentally power up the dragon. See if there's anything else in our deck that gets incidentally powered up by...
I mean, our knowledge is the only thing, because I don't think many players actually pay attention to their discard pile and realize that that's valuable information.
It's true.
Knowing what you can't draw and knowing what your opponent is trying to do. People don't look at graveyard discards of their own and also the opponent's, and it breaks my heart. I'm like, no, really, mill is like better for you than losing life because mill is also information. Like, you know what you can't pull from now on and can plan around it.
Like, no, I want to mill myself. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And final pick is this card's kind of a joke. When it works, it's hilarious. Most of the time, it's a 1/2 with Exalted. But
the hard part about Fervent Siphoner is it does have to die the turn it gets the power up. The thing that is hysterical about that is if they do curse it and then do a bunch of mill and power it up, and then you use your Falruk's Choice, give something a huge buff, and then also steal your opponent's curse, which is a thing I very much have done. And it is so fun. Yeah, Exalted is phenomenal.
Dude, I can't put that
these colors are probably some of the weaker ones as far as Exalted goes, but there's like some red and time cards that are wacky.
Okay, so we got to make some hefty cuts here.
Yeah, which is a good problem to have.
Yes. All right. I kind of already set up a basic sideboard for us for the
I
smuggler.
would maybe put one Kadash sees all. Oh no, the market has to be Huru, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, right, Huru.
No, but it's black market. You can't have the main deck card.
Oh, okay, never mind. Right, I forgot about black market. Yep.
So, like, I'd love to do that. That would actually be really, like, aggressive for us, but... All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bane Wolf is outside of the colors of that market. Dang, if only we had one of those Draconis. I'm telling you, Slyo, the Draconis. Probably want to look at our twos and see if we have some weaker ones. Like, we want to keep our fixing boys for sure.
Yeah.
Siphoner. Headhunter. Fervent Siphoner is probably out of here because it's like really hard to engineer into a useful situation. I would maybe cut 1 or 2 more units.
Yeah, we have 20, so we can get away with like maybe like the Sunset Priest probably can just.
Sunset Priest is probably out of here for sure. Yeah, like I would agree to that.
And I'm also a little worried about Wretched Raven being on both our splash colors. I
mean, it's pretty good.
It is really good.
I'm telling you.
I know, but is it good on? Yeah. Like, are we fine with it on 5 or 4? You know, because it might be then. Because right now, all right. So what do we have in our deck that's primal? We've got Bring Down, we've got Choice, we've got Misery Walker, we've got Rhyme Conclave Smuggler, and those are and Raven, and those are our 5 primal cards in the main deck. We don't have any primal.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like where your brain's at. If we're gonna cut something, we might as well cut something that's in primal, just because it is more likely to get whiffed. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
All right, and then how are we doing? If I go back to this, we're on 35 with 3 power, so we're at 30. No, sorry, 4 power. 4 power. Yeah, so we're on 31.
So we want like 3 more cuts, probably.
Yeah,
I would say. Go to 17 power.
Especially with the
3 evangels. Yeah.
Okay, then we need 3 cuts. Yeah, thank you, Rainbow Valkyrie. All right, can Raven go in the market? I think so, because that's it's a primal card, so as long as it's not in our main deck.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well put it there then.
Or is it?
Or do both colors have to be legal?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't used the 2 color ones to try to do that.
Black market, I can't remember. Yeah, that's the. I didn't play much.
All right, so I feel good about all our spells. So Fellaroc's Choice, Bring Down, and 2 Draw Strength, like A+.
Those all kick ass. Yeah. I think attachments is probably our weakest section at this point.
Okay. Torture and Affliction.
I would keep an Affliction over a Torture, just because Affliction's like low cost is incredible amounts of flexibility.
Yeah.
So, it really pays off in a way you'd be surprised.
So we could cut 1 Torture down. We can cut 1 unit down.
Maybe Workshop Tinker. Like, I don't know if Workshop Tinker really fits on the plan. Like,
sure.
The buff is really good, is the thing I think for our deck, but I'm not super sure otherwise.
All right, and then like that puts us at 16 power. Right, let me just double check that number. 33 plus 4, 16 power.
And you can see the 33 on the top left here as well.
Do we put Mantle in the market, or we have enough Justice influence? This pie chart should be the answer to that. Our Justice is over half of our deck, and we have 2 copies of Evangel. Like, this is likely +4/+4.
And how much of our 3 color stuff is Argentport? 2 of it, right? 2 out of the 3?
Yeah.
Token of Knowledge doesn't have Argentport.
Yes.
Yeah. And like, so late game, we can choose to make those just towards Mantle. Like, how much do we need? Any double primal? Do we need any double shadow? This is information we need to know.
Bane Wolf single.
That's the thing. I think we only need. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Makar Mantle is also single because it comes with 1. Yeah.
So we only need single. We only ever need single shadow, and we also only ever need single primal.
Correct.
Even on our side here.
So like late game when we got choices with Bannerman and stuff, like as soon as we have 1 of each, we just start going all in on Justice, baby. Like every choice, just Justice.
Yep. So all right, 1 more cut. Just taking a look at seeing if there's anything else. Oh, the Flash Freeze. That was something I wanted to include.
Ooh, that'd be a good side market, yeah.
Yeah, we want...
Pull Wretched Raven, because we don't even know if it's legal. We don't know if it'll be pulled, like...
Okay, and then 1 more cut.
Do we need 1 more cut? We're at what?
33, so 16 power right now.
If we had 12 plus the 4.
Yeah, so if we had
I think our maybe another attachment out of here. I just don't know
Is it just Crown Watch? Like,
which one. It might just be Crown Watch Longsword.
'cause-
I'm concerned we're gonna overdo it on Kadash Sees All since we also have Banewolf as a win condition. But you know, I could see it either way. Well, honestly, this is a really hard choice. I'm just gonna leave it up to you so that I can't be blamed later.
Cool. Nice. All right. So let's do that. Let's go back to here. Let's add power. That's wrong. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need actually more shadow. It's probably something like this. That gives us. Well, that's actually.
We only have one primal fixing. Yeah, we might want, because we don't have any primal evangels either.
Okay, all of our fixing things here are shadow.
Yeah.
So like, if it's like,
you could probably cut, shadow and give to primal,
and then like. So right now, 7, 3, 3. This would be 6 plus evangel, so 7.
And then Bannerman.
And Bannerman for 8.
A bit of fixing, yeah.
And then for primal, it's 4 plus Bannerman. It's a little
And that's
low, but
I feel like primal's a little bit low, whereas I think like justice is maybe a smidgen high because a lot of our fixing also does work towards. I think this is about right. I think this is right.
yeah, a little bit worried about hands where we don't have a justice on the opener because like a lot of our.
Well, let's just do a couple sample hands.
Well,
Let's just look at it.
Wait. We have 2 Kadash's Evangels, so probably don't need to worry about that as much as I do.
Yeah, right? Like, that's the thing, is like you have those on top of your normal power draw.
Alright.
Yeah, like this would be great. This is a great hand. Oh man, you get Unkindness and Evangel? Oh baby.
That's
this would probably be a redraw just because no units. Oh, yeah, I'll take this.
This one's awkward, but we have Bring Down and a 2/2 attacking.
And a Minotaur, like we'll make it work, yeah.
I'm a little worried about how many
You
sevens
do have
we're
3
playing.
influence there. That's the other thing too. Remember, our deck overall is pretty cheap, so like if you get a hand that's 2 power but with an Evangel in it, like that's maybe a good idea actually, because you really want gas in this format to get you to the late game. Like you'll draw the power eventually. You just gotta get there.
Why even splash to primal? We could cut the Smuggler, that wouldn't be unreasonable, and Misery Walker is a maybe, but I really like Bring Down and Felrock's Choice.
Felrock's Choice is so much better than you think it is. So much better than you think it is. Oh my god, this thing carried me to multiple 7-0s.
So we could, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to be like, okay, we put in a Torture, we put in Tinker or something like that and cut out the other 2, these 2 here. But I really like these 2 cards, and that's the reason I have the splash in the first place. So
like, especially when if you land Headhunter twice, it's so messed up. Like I did that in multiple games, and it just draw 4, remove 2. Who cares? Like you just won. Misery Walker, if you get enough curses to set her off, is solid.
Yeah, because Flying Lifesteal is a really good set of keywords. There was a really nice 3 mana 2/3 Flying Lifesteal card that kind of defined aggressive creatures for a while. Alright, Wave 9. Alright, what do we got in our opener? 1 power. Alright. It's one of the easiest.
Okay, that's a redraw.
Okay.
This is beautiful. Oh, Evangel, you're the fucking best card,
Thanks,
man.
Evangel. You're saving our life.
Oh, you gotta love it. Because now you get to just play a Shadow and then put down a Minotaur Oathkeeper and just flip your opponent the bird. Because you just, like, they know you've got to play next turn, too. That's the best part. Like, they know they're going to have to deal with a 3/3 lifesteal next turn, and that's just life. Or you can Headhunter or Minotaur Oathkeeper. I think both are.
So Headhunter attacks for 3 next turn if we don't draw the other Justice.
Oh, yeah, right.
And they're on the molt of 6. All right, Kadash, how you doing? Let's go ahead and...
My oath is true, if your coin stays good.
Do be careful about playing your color order and not playing colors until you need them. This sounds ridiculous, but there is a card now that's very good. That gains additional strength. It gains additional strength if you what I'm trying to say here. If you like, if your opponent has more influences, like it gains +1/+1 for each influence type your opponent has. All right, well, our opponent's in really bad shape, so we can just, yeah, I guess do this for a bit.
And this is +0, so I have removal.
Yeah, like you've got multiple curses, so you can just shut down their board. All right, tight. Whatever you want. You can get time to mess with them, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Right, because as you just said.
Yeah. I'm really glad you ace space and then undo it every time.
Have you heard the
Oh no!
We can't save it.
Yeah, it just trades. That's life.
1 for 4? Alright.
Yeah, like, I mean, the deal is good.
Okay.
Can't be too upset about that. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Give them the big punish if they dare play a unit. Yeah, play something, idiots.
Well, no,
See
it's
what
if they
happens.
didn't play something, which they haven't been doing for a while here.
Oh, great. Yeah. So you'll probably get birds. Tight. Yeah, throw that down. Hell yeah.
They have something.
Great. Let's see it. Does it stop unkindness? I'd be pretty surprised.
What that tells me, though...
Probably don't swing, yeah.
Don't walk into it, you know? It might be another copy of this 3/3 here. Alright!
Woo! Woo! I love birds. Oh, nice.
Birds are safe.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's no real reason to play the Evangel, right? At this point, like, you could if you want to maybe speed up the clock a little bit, but like, yeah, like, no reason really.
Back, fiend.
That's a card.
Sure.
I guess. Yeah. Oh no, you're Oathkeeper. I
Yeah.
can't believe they're gonna
Look
say,
at my
oh
bird.
no,
My
a
bird.
singular bird. What a horrible night to have a curse, Slyo.
How terrible. This card's really good, by the way. It's still it.
Yeah.
Alright, ooh, alright.
Cool. I mean, you can affliction it, kill it, and then get the affliction back. That's always a fun play.
I can like
That's why I love this card.
I can like torture it, and then if I want that torture back,
Yeah, I mean, you could do that too. Yeah, and just like hold on to Faloric's Choice. Yeah, just completely neuter this card, and then if they try and do anything with it, just be like, oh, tight, I'll take that back, actually. Cool, thanks.
and now single bird is the same as double bird, so...
Exactly.
The cool thing about, like, doing this, making their units useless, is that draw strength will get more powerful as time goes. Oh, yes, this card's
Yeah.
fast because it's a counterspell.
God, yeah, I didn't even think about the draw strength on top of it. This is why I play games with Slyo. You see this, chat? Because it makes me better because I'm forced to think about this big brain shit. This draw strength long-term plays. Also, this is why I love this draft format, because stuff like this is viable to the point that I can tell Slyo about it during the draft and be right in game time, in game one. Like, it's beautiful. You can do so many shenanigans and you get away with it. It's magical.
This format is pretty full of shenanigans.
Oh, it's so fun.
Okay, 6. Okay.
You can, if they try and kill the Blood Wolf, you can save it with draw strength, which is pretty kick-ass.
Also, I can just kill that unit if I wanted. Oh, well, let's go ahead and save it with draw strength then.
Yeah, free wolf, it gets mastery guaranteed immediately, which whips ass. Oh yeah, decimate for sure. Yeah.
At this stage in the game, sure.
And you know what? Yeah, so now it stays a 4/5 because of mastery, which is great. It will soon.
Yeah, it needs one more hit. Aggression.
I mean, take 6. Who cares? You just gained 4. Whatever.
Sure, you get a sigil.
Yeah, like they're at 6 power. I mean, 7 is a scary number, but at the same time, they were about to be there anyway.
Yep.
You took them from the dangerous turn to the dangerous turn, so whatever.
I'm just
I
gonna.
was going ham. I respect it. They're almost dead. There's no reason not to.
And again, we're at 25. All right, so there's our mastery.
Don't forget too, you can also affliction to also have another thing killable on the spot if you need to for whatever reason, which is great. Your opponent doesn't know you're priming them for death. Like, you're marking them. You're like, that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's gonna be dead. Like, they don't know it, and they walk right into it. It's kick ass. I love this card.
See, I'm sitting here thinking like they're gonna I'm waiting for like, you know, big removal, and just whoops, counterspell happened, you know.
Yeah, you have that too. This card's so good. Oh man. Oh yeah. Judge these nuts. No, just kill it, dude.
No, not yet.
You're a jerk.
Not
You're
yet.
a jerk.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, you're gonna wait for the spell. Oh my god. Again, this is why I have to play more with Slyo.
Here it
What
goes.
a read. This. Oh my god.
I could steal
do
the
it.
spell if I was a jerk, but I'm gonna.
No, take the curse back for sure. This is too dumb. I love it.
No hesitation.
Thanks.
I love this game. The brain on this idiot right here, just reading that, just like, no, they have a draw strength. What are you talking about? Draw strength. All right, man. And then they concede. Yeah. No, I would have conceded too. I would have just been like, oh, forget
Whoops.
this. I'm playing against a psychic. I'm out.
They were trying. The draw strength is one of the best cards to counter our birds.
It makes sense.
God,
Yeah.
I love that choice is really good because we could have just
I
stolen.
told you, dude.
We could have just stole the draw strength too.
You literally just got a choice of, do you want to blow this motherfucker up one way or another way? Like, you had two choices. Both choices were good and would have won you a game. That card is ridiculous. People are always like, oh, I don't know, it seems kind of complicated to set up. I'm like, it's not in this format. Like, your opponent wants to play spells and you want to play curses. Perfect. And then there's also the funniest play, which is how I closed out the 7-2 run with a curse deck I did recently on stream, which was they had played one of those pacifism things on my unit. So I Felruk's choiced my unit so I could steal that and put it on theirs. Because you get to keep their curse if you blow it up with the choice, which is great.
So this opponent's name is Mistakes, which is what I'm thinking about making.
You want to keep this even though it's off color, just because it does have Headhunter, Oni, War Machine. I don't hate it. I mean, like, we have 3 turns of plays, right? Like, that's still pretty good. Like, chance of drawing Bannerman or
It's
you know,
gonna.
something
This
else.
is what we call the mistake. But I'm on the play, and I want to go. Yeah. Okay, they've got an Evangel. All right, so I want to go Samurai first.
Yeah, that'll dissuade him from swinging pretty early.
Okay, Manual for they can't grab Shadow. But the cool thing here is that we get to get in.
Yeah.
Power up.
Anything for some coin.
And then Headhunt, which is... Oh, Lord. If you draw the powerful Freller's choice, you're actually going to go to hell. I just want you to know that. Like, this combo is so dirty, you actually do go in the toilet. That card is unbelievably scary, by the way. Card is hella scary.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I want to, like, leave back the Headhunter to
Leave back Headhunter. I would leave it back not for that, but because that twist is so much more valuable than that card. Like, Headhunter without twist is basically nothing. I mean, you can just play War Wagon. It's a 3/3. You don't have to do the shift.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking. So they've got a 2/2 that they will be able to play next turn. Pass.
Yeah, no. If you haven't read that 2/2 before, by the way, chat, you should definitely take a peep at it because that thing is scary. If it hits you enough times, it becomes a Xenon Obelisk. Oh, weird. They're playing a deck that would love a Xenon Obelisk. Oh, okay, cool. So if you just get like one more of any power, you're good.
Shift is always 3 turns, yeah.
Sick. You could just twist this turn and put the thing on the 2/2.
Yeah, get that thing primed.
Yeah, like they're not gonna swing in anyway if you have a 2/3 chilling. Yeah, because now if they like before they might be like, whatever, I'll swing in, I'll threaten a buff, but now they're gonna be like, ah, crap. Like,
Yeah.
beans.
So they just played this as 2/1/1s.
Safe travel.
Nice card, always a good card.
Yep. Oh boy, we might drought a 3 though.
I mean,
That
this
hurts
was
a little. Hey, drought it, whatever. I'm a dumb dummy, I guess. Are you just doing it right away?
God, like they have 1/1s, so like
They can't block it at this point, but I mean, like the thing doesn't have endurance.
I
is, like, my
know
big
the,
concern.
the big. Well, I really want to do it on this Misery Walker because that would be the real shit right here, you know?
Yeah, because you have plenty of curses too.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also just spend this turn and do a torture on the, you know, the current or whatever.
Sure,
Just shut
keep
it down.
Keep it down, and then like.
And then when you get Falruk's Choice, you then also get, don't forget, you get your wanted poster and also that.
Oh, we're overload. Oh, okay. Then we got the overload, and so okay. So we want a primal right now. That's our.
Primal is our big thing, because if we get Falruk's Choice at this point, we've basically won. Like, that's so
Yeah.
much value at once that...
Okay, that's their
Okay.
that was their second.
Yeah.
Cool thing here, bunch of 2/2s. All right. I think. Oh God, do I need to play this War Wagon?
I think you might need to play that War Wagon. I think you just gotta play that War Wagon.
I think we're playing
Like-
a 3/3.
All we need is a singular blue, and we're good. But this was my concern when this is why I was like so hard. Like,
I
no,
know,
please,
I
like, put
know,
more
I
primal in.
know.
Yeah, like please, this primal is too low.
Okay, so Lost in the Mist to bounce. Sure. That doesn't change the cost. on
Doesn't
the-
change the shift at all. Oh, cool. You can also inflict conscious on the quick draw just to keep it from swinging, because they're not going to swing the, you know, the whatever guy anyway.
Yeah. I don't even think I want to put that on anything. I'm just gonna pass it back.
I mean, I would. Your opponent's almost out of card. I guess if you like think you're safe enough right now that you're not worried about it, because yeah, they're not going to swing it anyway. That was my concern. They can now pay for that thing and get it buffed again.
Right, but like all they're gonna bring in is that, right? Like, and that's just, and yeah, that is 3 turns. Like that'll maybe. God, do I put the inflict conscious on that motherfucker?
Probably. Now that you mention it,
Okay, well here I can shift to War Wagon. And
I might just do the inflict conscious thing and just get that out of the way now, and maybe put armor on the Oni at this point. Like, I don't think your opponent's got removal. I think if they did, they would have probably played it at this point. It's gonna suck because you're gonna lose a bunch, but you also draw 2, so like whatever. Oh, you're not gonna play the armor? Okay.
No. I don't think they're gonna come on in. I think
You're big chillin'. Yeah, I respect
like
it.
the last turn, all they did was pump attack. I don't think they got anything.
Yeah,
So-
I am never big chillin' when I draft. Yeah, I am all the time.
No,
I
I
play
feel
cards
it.
like I play fighting games.
Okay.
I will DP on
And
Wake Up.
so there's a bounce. So we're gonna take some damage and then probably just play out this thing. Which glad we're not. Okay, let's just.
I mean, you're just gonna play it?
Yeah, we're just because we want a 3/3 to like put them off
Oh,
attacking.
hold the line.
Hold the
yeah,
line.
Yeah, I got you. I feel you.
We're on hold the line. Shit. All right. We take another 8. We need primal right about now to be good.
Literally, this turn would be super nice. Like, this exact turn would be great. I would be really into it.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're on. Nice.
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 All right. Now the question is, what do you do now that you have everything available to you? I'm gonna go grab a drink. Have fun thinking about this one.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is play Misery Walker and leave up Felric's Choice. I feel like I don't need to make any other play. I think that's good. Because we go,
Alright, what are you thinking?
we're gonna go Misery Walker, leave up Felric's Choice, so if they do have a removal spell, we give them the Uno reverse, you know?
Yeah. And if they don't, you can end of their turn,
The
blow that thing
ancestors
up, draw
won't
2
save
cards, and also
And
get 2 curses back.
3 curses back.
Oh, right, because you get the wanted poster too. Right. Sorry, I forgot how messed up that card is.
Alright, fire! And here's the... Alright.
Yeah, that.
No hesitation.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Probably living example.
kill your living example. Thank you very much.
Sick. You love to see it.
Yosh!
Oof. Well, I think it's time to put Mantle of Justice on the thing, and I don't know, because you can't really swing in still, can you? At that point, maybe Blade Whirl, just so if they do try and swing in with the 4/4, you can trade it.
No, we're good. So, okay, we go Mantle of Justice, attack, play Oathkeeper, attack for 9, bring them to 13.
13, and then bring us to 18.
And then they go...
They pump
8.
that thing, which gives all their units +1/+1 next turn. Because they pay the 6, buff that Kieran, it immediately gets mastery.
How about we go grab a Flash Freeze?
That's how you feel. I'm leaving this to you.
Yeah.
This is all you, bud.
All right. Because the other... If we go all out, if I attack for... Can I win this if we attack all out? If we... Yeah, let's grab the Flash Freeze and give us some time.
For any occasion.
Get rid of this Samurai, get the Flash Freeze. Bring in the damage, pass the turn.
Flash Freeze is fast, all right? So you can just shut down whatever they plan
Yep.
on swinging with. Yeah. Good lord, the Lost in the Mist is very real in this
Oh,
player's deck.
I'm really good at no, that's intended. Okay.
Wait,
I
they
forgot
bounced our market?
Yeah. I didn't
Oh, okay.
because I didn't grab the Aegis with it. So
That's fine.
weird. So
Well, mount it.
my misplay actually was the right play. Hold on, I'm really
Yeah, they just gave you your market access back a second time in draft, which is crazy. All right, yeah, shut that dude down. That
Yeah,
guy's out of here.
thank you very much.
Yeah, quiet you.
And then I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna.
I think now if you do the mantle play, you just win. Like, you can just take him over.
My oath is true. If your coin stays good.
Next turn they're dead. Because this is
Yeah, like-
this is 9, and then next turn we play Blade Whirl.
They swing
and
back
it's-
for what? 4? Oh no.
Do they have a 4th Lost in the Mists?
I will shit.
We've been playing around a lot of Lost in the Mists.
I can only play around so many Lost in the Mist. Oh sweet, it doesn't have flying. Doesn't matter.
Cool.
Cool.
So
Do they die next
so
turn?
I'm just
Blade Whirl.
Yeah, Blade Whirl.
Yeah, Blade Whirl. Yeah.
I'm just baffled by like my bad play costing them the
Call
game.
the shadows to the light.
Like if I had post combated this, it would have been untargetable, and they would have bounced my good creature and won.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, you're playing against this motherfucker literally named Mistakes.
Okay, you
All
know
right?
what? You're okay.
Like,
I'm sorry.
This fool's literally named Mistakes.
Yeah, okay, fine. I get you.
All right, 2-0. Good start. I'm liking this deck so far.
All right, let's go ahead and keep rolling. And then I'm gonna. All right, I found what I think I want here, and that's that. There we go. 2-0 start. I love that Kieran was, had like 3 curses on it, but didn't die. Maybe that's the play they should have made. If they would have killed off their own Kieran, I had no curses in play.
I mean, you would have drawn 2 cards.
I would have drawn 2 cards,
That would at least shut that down for then. Yeah, it's 1 power. Oof.
Bannerman?
Bannerman.
Bannerman?
Yeah. No, you have all 3. You're good.
Bannerman? Alright, Bannerman,
Like,
thanks.
honestly, the power in this hand is less shaky than in your other hand because you like play 1, you have an affliction available. Because like as you have now surely realized, just having a curse on the board is inherent value for you. So
Thanks.
like,
Okay,
yeah.
they did mold to, they mold down.
Oh, Bannerman.
Thanks, Bannerman. So,
Oh, Bannerman. Also playing Bannerman for Justice right when you draw the Mantle of Justice, just oh baby.
oh,
Now we just gotta hope we draw any power, literally any.
Let's see what you got.
Crap.
I'll,
okay, that's
I'll
good.
take it.
I mean, now they can't swing in with that. If they do, you can just repeatedly block it with Kodash Evangel and gain life.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I respect it. Yeah, that's another good option.
I'm gonna curse it right away in case they have like freebie stuff, you know.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, 4 power. They have an echo card. Or a fake card, one of the 2.
So how does it feel like not drawing a Justice
I've
in
got
your
your
opener
back.
and having perfect mana anyway? I love this
Yeah, like,
format.
look at our sigils.
Beautiful.
That's annoying.
Is that till end of turn or is that as long as she's around?
that's still on the turn, thank goodness.
Price of progress.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's power.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd really want from the market right now.
Yeah, maybe I just play this Evangel, call it good.
Yeah, I can see it.
If they have a second copy of that, they get us, you know, they get this thing back onto a 1/5.
Oh no, now they can't swing it in again.
Okay, 5th power. Again, echoed card. So they only have 1 on, they have 2 cards, but it looks like 3. So I don't know what that echoed card is. Oh,
I know what that echoed card is.
I found out what that echoed card is.
It was that. Yeah. Those ornamental daggers, baby. Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah. Thanks for the 1 for 2, dummy. Or the 1 for 1, rather.
I'll take the 1 for 1 right now.
Yeah, especially when we gain life on it.
Well, also I get
Absolutely.
to start Warcry.
Yeah, you get to play it on whatever you want to.
Okay, do I want a mantle on like Oni Samurai? Like,
How hard is it to get the Aegis on that fool? It's onslaught, right?
Onslaught.
You could do onslaught, play that, and then Mantle of Justice on an Aegis unit next turn.
Ooh, and then like, do I grab anything in here?
I mean, you could if you want, I guess. Jump kick would be funny. It would let you block. I think is jump kick fast?
Oh my god, jump kicks fast, yeah.
Yeah, you could just block their 3/3 flyer and blow out their ornamental dagger plan too.
Blow it out with like a bannerman.
Yeah. Or just with the guy that you now have that's like a 6/5 with Aegis, and then you make him a 7/6 also with Aegis and flying.
Okay. I'm gonna do it this way, and I am gonna
Potion for any occasion.
so flip War Wagon for jump kick. I'm doing it this way so that I have the bannerman block if I really want it for some weird reason. I don't.
Yeah, I respect it.
The thing is, like, if they basically if they played a ramp there, I think is what I would have taken that.
Protect the light.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to make them walk into a draw strength before you play the Mantle of Justice? I think is the question. But then, like, what else are you doing with this turn? The answer's kind of
Yeah.
nothing. So, like, not so hot on that. Also, they might still swing in here and think, like, maybe we'll go for well, but you don't have the power up, so.
Yeah. Look at that big.
Long term is 6/5 with Aegis is just wild. So, like, whatever.
Okay, and I am not gonna block here. Ooh, I like that.
That's really good.
Alright,
In a
let's-
couple turns here, that's amazing.
So let's go ahead and get some more Warcry going.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could even jump kick on defense to block the 5/5 too. Like that's
Yeah.
also a move.
All right, I'm actually gonna go jump kick here.
Are you going for a double blowout? I like it.
I'm not gonna decimate this. I want the power at this point.
Yeah, we need it. We need power pretty badly. Again, strong agree here. I really like this play.
The big thing is that lets me play the Marsh Dragon on a 5th power. If I didn't have the dragon,
Absolutely.
oh shit! What the fuck?
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry. That's a 7. Well, that's got what? Exalted.
7/7.
That's got exalted.
3 units from the top 10 cards of your deck, then discard the rest, and it's exalted in
Anything
a
for some
7/7.
coin.
Ugh. Yeah, we're really gonna want some kind of
Target
removal here.
acquired.
Yeah, get a curse on that fool.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
mean, now if he swings in at the very least, you double block, you draw 2.
Right, and then
If
this
you
becomes a
wanted to.
6.
6, 10. 6, 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is Bring Down still in? Bring Down's in the deck, but Bring Down doesn't stop. Bring Down would stop the Exalted. It wouldn't stop the like the pump once the pump's already happened, because the pump's a weapon.
I would still definitely kill this thing and take the trade because you know what's real bad? Them getting 3 free units or weapons off the top of their deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd let them take a choice here. Well, no, because they only get one of the 2, right?
Because I'm worried about like a trick blowing me out, but like.
I mean, if you lose all 3, like if you lose to a trick, I think it's better to lose to a trick and lose 3 units as opposed to not get rid of that fucking thing.
Yeah.
And you draw 2 from this as well, so like it's still a pretty good value.
Well, the cool thing here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units in the grave. So like Marsh Dragon on this will have.
God, and what a pull! What a set of cards to pull!
Nice. Okay.
Holy shit!
So
this is so good for us.
So Marsh Dragon, check this shit out. 7 toughness. Problem being this
Yeah.
will pump, but you know,
Gives us a turn, and like Bane Wolf exists.
Bane Wolf will get there. Oh god.
Kadash, these all exist. Oh lord.
I'm not gonna block here because
8, yeah, whatever.
the blocking the next hit will be more valuable. This is danger mode.
Oh, I like this.
Together.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
find
playing
the
some
path.
big danger. Hey, you know what? I'm actually glad they played that thing. 'Cause now we really don't got anything else. Yeah, just hold the line for a turn and then play blue. I don't know,
Kodash,
actually.
Kodash for chump blockers forever.
Yo, right, yeah. Do they have a curse on them though?
They have a curse on this.
Oh,
This,
right.
this is afflicted. I don't know why you didn't attack with your 2/2. That's free damage.
Doesn't want to have inevitability over 4 turns, I guess, which I'm cool with.
That scares the hell out of me.
That's rough.
I don't see if they would have attacked there, they'd have lethal this turn.
You know,
So
I mean, it's got to be Kadash, yeah.
So we play Kadash, we get a 2/2 on their turn. That'll chump block. We go to 2, and we need to draw a lifesteal unit.
Yeah.
Because we need a chump blocker for their biggie for the rest of the game.
That 7/7 exalted rare really
Wow.
did a number on us, huh? That card is some value.
Yep.
I'll say it, folks. That card some value. Speaking of 7 drops that are definitions for their respective colors, weird. There's times.
No! I even drew what I wanted. I wanted a lifesteal unit, but they have a way to turn it
Hey,
off.
they might fuck it up.
All right.
Don't ever expect your opponent to be competent.
Come
That's
on.
a fool's game.
Just don't
Assume
attack.
your
You don't want
opponent's an
it.
idiot until they prove otherwise.
You don't want it. Just attack with your bit. No, okay. That's you successfully navigated this.
Wait, can you wait?
We take 5 and go to -1 on this
Oh,
block.
nuts!
So like,
Dang.
yeah, that exalted just knocked us out. Sadly, we were doing real good up until that point. Oof. Strong
weird.
stuff.
It's almost like there's 7 cost bombs in every color in this format, and they're real dangerous. That one's at rare though, so that one's like extra spicy.
Yeah, it needed them to silence the flyer for some reason. That was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the outcome of that because I think we navigated it as well as we could on like especially I love that we had no actual justice sigils. It's like
We'll play it anyway. Yeah, and that's the thing is like even like all the losses I've taken while playing this format are still really explosive. Like I've never had a match that ended before I felt like either player got a chance to start their game plan.
it's pretty good. Yeah, I've had a couple games where like again I've had a couple like drafts where I decided, you know, let's just do Rakano rush you down with like draw strengths and a lot of buffs like that. And like those can just end a game before they start, but that's sort of the point of the deck is like, oh, you missed your you didn't play a 2-drop? All right, here's the punishment.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect mana.
Yeah.
Makar Evangel isn't exciting, but it's a 2-drop, and we've got a 3-drop if we need it.
Yeah, we can't
Like,
play the Evangel immediately because we don't have double, but like we have all our colors and we have like I can just play the War Wagon if things need. Oh boy.
So much to discover.
we might need.
All right, well,
We may need. Well, next turn we're good because we'll get to play the Evangel.
they might be on that rushdown plant that I talked about.
It happens.
Okay.
Ooh, they've got the fancy sigils.
Nice. Look at them. All right, let's go ahead and
Makar binds us.
get this down.
So what else does Sawfoot Burglar do?
Salva Burglar gets +1/+1 on a spell cast. They did play the Lord of Lookout.
Told you, dude.
So now-
this is why we don't. This is why you don't spend your mana sloppy. I'm telling you, this format forces you to think that 5D chess.
That was why I
love
didn't.
it.
That was literally the reason I didn't play Primal Sigil. There is because they're in time and this card exists. All right, I think their
I love
aggression.
this format so much. It's so good.
I think I just need a body. Okay, 4th power. I'm not minding that. That's fine. I'm annoyed that that was their warp rather than anything else, but
Ooh, Sky Crew is great here.
yeah, do we want to play the
This is the awkward position we are in now because of that card, which, God, this card is good.
Yeah.
What a smart card. I think we like hope they swing in at this point and just
we've got
draw strength
we
them.
have like draw strength plus anti like burn. So okay.
Well, we don't have anti-burn because we don't have Primal Sigil down.
Oh right. Sorry, that's not down.
Yeah.
Okay, now I think we do play it though, and we play the Sky Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well just play the Shadow this turn because yeah, we can't do it anyway if we only
God,
have one power.
I'm just hiding this.
It's so dumb. Yeah, I love, again, this format is hysterical. This format forces you to think so much. Like, the skill ceiling on this format
God.
is ridiculous.
All right, so they've got some mana. Yep. So they can get big, and there's some pretty dangerous big things. Okay. I think now's when we finally pull the trigger on Primal.
Yes.
And I'm pretty happy to have Kodash Evangel down as a
watches over us.
draw strength target with +7/+7.
Yeah, fantastic one. Like, it's going to blow out a unit, and also, like, their rushdown plan is immediately way harder.
Yep.
Like, congratulations, you've now made it, like, 33% more difficult to kill you quickly.
Okay, Horned Vornlunk.
My oath is true. If your
Okay, and if we can jump this, it's now a 6/6 on offense.
Which, yeah, extremely kick-ass. Absolutely. And that's one more power? Because Sky Crew's 8, right?
Yeah, Sky Crew's 8. We're also on 7, which is the biggie. Okay. I think that probably is our life.
That thing's pretty scary. What are they going for?
Sky Crew. Okay.
That makes sense.
That's
yeah,
that's a good call. Yeah, draw strength for +9/+9. You know, just as you do.
Hell yeah. Draw strength Banewolf is hysterical.
Well, especially
Funniest thing in gaming, because if they block it wrong once and it lives because you draw strength it, then you just get to hit him for 7 every turn. Oh, it's so good.
also like if we get yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this is a free 1/1s forever.
Yup. So congratulations on your rush down. Really sorry to see it happen to you. It's
Like, do you have like cursed relic destruction like on your hand right now? Like, are they gonna flash in that 3/5 that gains life and destroys a relic?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess here and say they do not.
Okay, well that's fine by me then.
The best part is, if you draw any curses, it now makes your stuff better, and you get to take it back anyway, because you're a big cheater with the choice in your hand.
Oh boy.
No, just swing in with Banewolf and draw strength them. It's gonna be the funniest thing on the planet. Like, absolutely do it. They're gonna give up their whole board.
No,
I'm gonna love it.
No, they'll only give up the favored.
Great, and then you hit them for 7 every turn.
True. I'm sitting here. I think we've probably silenced this. Because that's
I
too.
mean,
With that,
you can wait. You can wait for it to. Oh no, you can't wait for it to hit mastery. You could do it right before it swings in, which would be pretty funny. But then they get the buff as well.
Yeah.
Well, that would force him to pay 6 to give a unit +4/+4 and then get nothing for it. That's pretty funny, actually. How much power do they have? 8?
8.
That does kind of blow up their turn. Okay, bring down's fast, right? Like you can do
Bring
it
down's fast.
on. You can do it on reaction to them swinging.
So like, because the only other thing I'm thinking about waiting on this draw strength on is obviously the Evangel on defense.
I think we're good. I think we're ahead now. I think with that, the curse on the field, we are officially ahead forever. If we because every curse we draw is just better. I'd say, yeah, Banewolf, make them block it, end their life.
Oh, also we get a.
And also, yeah, they have to throw multiple things under the bus here.
Okay.
Yeah, just ruin them.
One thing
Oh
that,
yeah, and we absolutely get to decimate too.
yeah, one thing that scares
Amazing.
me is how many cards they still have in hand.
They could do some kind of blowout, but you do also have Falruk's Choice up. So if they do try to blow it out, you could blow out their blowout. Just a thing to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did I mention I love that stupid card?
Okay.
For example, you could Falruk's. Oh, could you not?
No, because it's only targeting my units.
You can, however, now silence it, right? Sick.
Oh my god, they have another.
Holy shit! Please. I was gonna be like, yo, for real though? like,
17.
like big respect, but at
Okay.
the same time.
So this is the
What?
killer that's gonna be on here. Is this Kieran is gonna get in, or gonna
I mean,
turn
you
on.
can just block it.
No, but I mean it's gonna pump the team is what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
We can easily we have jump blockers every turn, or I can kill it in combat. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just destroy it. Yeah, that's the plan. Don't let it do its thing. Maybe throw another angel under the bus just in case. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Because you want your Banewolf to be 8 damage every turn, because then they're on essentially a 3-turn clock, because you will be able to find a, another damage point somewhere.
Deal 3 damage to an enemy unit, which we get to turn around.
And blow up whatever you want, yeah.
I think we just.
No hesitation.
Probably the flyer, just so you get more inevitable damage.
Yeah.
Run him through.
Okay, good. Then they get some kills. But the Kieran doesn't go off because Mastery only goes off if the unit lives.
Survives, yeah. Oh, sick. Cool, we have more lifesteal, so it's even more impossible for our opponent to kill us.
Also, so our clock is going to be 8,
Yeah.
and
Gosh
then
watches over us.
2 1/1s and the 7 for 9.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, and you also can onslaught to make the wolf even more of a problem, or start arming birds as well. I think the +1/+1 on bird is even better.
Arming
Yeah.
bird. This might die.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ!
Yep.
this guy. Yeah, start arm a bird, man.
We're arming a bird. I'm glad they let me attack there. All right, bird armed. Again, every curse is a super live draw. What the fuck?
Glory to Grotto.
What?
Oh boy, I've played against this card in Constructed because it's like the thing that Praxis do.
What the fuck? This is limited. Didn't you hear? Excuse me, sir.
So
There are laws, and you can't do that.
So Kairos Grand Champion is the card that makes Praxis in Constructed these days. Well,
That's cool, I guess. If you want to live your life like that. Fuck.
I think we might be having some trouble because now every unit comes in and just deals its power.
Yeah. It just shoots us in the head.
So here comes our, like, there goes our life gain. And yep. Oh, and they're gonna. Yep. So here comes 2. Kill our flyer, and then they twist it.
Twist it.
And another
get another
2.
one. This is a constructed plan, right? Like we're getting hit by a constructed plan right now.
Usually,
happening.
usually you have a Heart of the Vault in play, and you draw 6 off this. But yeah, also this draws you a billion cards on play.
Have you heard the good word?
Yeah. And is also just a bunch of removal. Also +6 maximum power that you get to spend right away, huh? That's pretty swell. Wow. I mean, hey, if I open that legendary, I would absolutely build a deck around it. Wow, are they not swinging? Okay.
And your
Sure.
hand, I know their hands are grenaded. Oh no, it's not. God,
And now we're drawing a little dead.
well, we knew that this half of the game had to show up sooner or later. So yeah, on one hand, they can't really play anything because they got full board. On the other hand, we do have a little bit of a problem where their board is a little bit of damage, and they can like just sack Tilliard's Favored or whatever. What?
Well, I mean, it's not like we can do literally anything at this point, so we might as well just chill and let it rock and see what happens.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of out of options at this point. I think we have been, how you say, outplayed by that.
Well, here's the
12,
thing. Here's the thing. We've got no fuck.
Oh. Woo. What's this? Not swinging all out?
Now here's what I'm thinking. We've got still in the deck. We can draw strength. Do you know what happens if we have an evasive creature and a draw strength on this board?
We win in one turn.
Oh,
yeah.
it's just over.
Yeah. Well, let's blocking then. I guess we're trying to top deck a draw strength. Yeah, block one of the 3s. Not that one. That one's got. Oh wait, that's overwhelm, right? But you might as well get. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way.
So I don't want to kill anything.
This is the dumbest plan I've ever seen.
So
I love it.
And I kind of want my flyer to. All right, how much damage am I taking if? So 3, 8, 9.
I mean, you get
10,
another
11.
flyer too, regardless.
No, on
right?
their turn. So we need a flyer to live to our turn. So we need. How much damage am I taking here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Out, right?
11.
Well, I guess
if they play a unit, though.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I go to 3 from this play. Then, like, they can twist this, make a 2-2. I go to 1.
I think that's it. I think that's all you got. I hate to say it. I think that's your only choice. This is so dumb.
We're playing to a draw strength off the top for +12 in the game.
Yeah. Just draw strength would be sick, yeah.
So we're at 3. If they can play... Well, that doesn't kill me, because it just, you know, is a weapon.
Step back.
That does kill me.
Oh, that does
They
it.
can just do a face with a burn.
Right, because they have that ridiculous legendary.
Yeah,
hey, good pull. Sometimes it happens, you know?
I know.
Sometimes your opponent cracks Mana Vault. Oh, can you see your opponent's deck?
You can see your own in order. Okay. Our other draw strength was bottom. You can see your own deck order.
I will never look at that ever.
I had to know.
No. Yeah, no thank you for me. I like knowing the statistics and leaving my deck as a probability shell.
Most
so
of
that
all
of my choices are optimal.
I want to say like 99% of the time. Honestly, I'm with you basically every time, but I wanted everybody else to know as well.
That's fair.
I wanted the info to be out there because, sometimes our opponent just plays that's what a legend. So yeah, that's
the best legendary for this format. Yeah, that's insane. That's so crazy and limited. Holy shit, that turns all of your units into also burn spells. Are you kidding me? What? That's just ending. That means everything you draw is gas.
Yeah, its downside obviously is that 9 on its power.
For sure. But yeah,
Eternal crashed, huh? When it tried to load the game there. Interesting. I've never had that happen before. That was just, I saw a little thing pop up and Eternal crashed. Let's get back into it and see what...
Weird.
Weird.
A drink?
Yeah. Okay, we're still here.
I'll end you myself.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, we're good. You should all have sight on this again, yep. Okay, Berserk. Need to play some Shadow so I can play my hand out, but you know. Well. Okay. Oh, goodness. We need to immediately answer that card or we lose. So let's immediately do that. So the way this card works, Teething Whelp, is you lose if it hits you.
Shavka inspires us.
It's a little rough, but you know. Okay. And they have another color, no other sigil.
Shavka inspires us.
Shavka.
Okay, how's it going?
We're just sort of rolling
Coasting.
here. Yeah.
A potion for any occasion.
Alright, what do I want from this? I might not want anything. I kind of like my hand.
I was gonna say, I don't think anything. I think your hand's better than that.
I just wanted the unit with Aegis on my face here. Okay. You know what? I'll just go ahead and... If that deals damage, it dies. Yeah, draft is really fun. Even worst case, you're getting your, like, cards back, you know?
And the cards you draft are legal in the newest format, right? Yeah, like, everything you draft is in the expedition.
Okay, I want more sigils. I want one more sigil, please.
Yeah, because then you can draw strength and decimate after you've played a Kadash Sees All as well.
Also, Kadash Sees All makes 3/3s right now.
Oh, tight.
Which is, I don't know.
Kodash watches over us.
Decent.
It's okay. Yeah.
They have a lot
fine, I guess.
They have a lot of cards in hand. There's a 5th power. Sure. Okay, you know.
Glory in battle.
Oh, look.
Haha! GG's, motherfucker! You were too slow. Nice praxis. Oh, shame you didn't get a 9-cost legendary.
Hey, Anthony Carnstrom, thank you for the sub.
Oh, man, weird. You got a 7/7 flyer. That's really cool, Slyo. Oh, geez. I can't believe you get a 7/7 flyer.
Weird. Uh-huh. They didn't, like, they could have, like, flipped. Okay, there. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's about right.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yep,
that feels good after the last
Yep.
one. That felt more appropriate to me.
Yeah. All right. We're up to our 3 wins. This deck would it, like, honestly, this deck rules in all of our games. You know, like, both of our losses have been to, I guess I would say, extenuating circumstances
And really good decks too.
You know,
like,
like
also our
strong
opponent
opponents.
played well. Yeah, like when you lose to something like that, you can either get mad, like, "Oh, my opponent's lucky to pull the big one," or be like, "Yo, I'm glad I pulled that out of them. Like, they had to play that, or else they would have lost."
Yes. And that always feels really good, especially like the turns we had where we're like fighting over the Kieran, where like they pump their Kieran, we block with everything, they go for a burn spell, counter, reversal, like
Yeah, we got hit by a rare time bomb and a rare, like, an incredibly legendary Praxis bomb.
I didn't
so-
think that Praxis Bomb was like in the set or what. I've seen that
I think
card.
it's just in Zoltan, right? So, like, it's one of the
Oh.
legendaries in there.
See, I thought it was like a promo. I love this hand. Oathkeeper into Unkindness, and if they don't make a 2-drop,
Okay, yeah.
the badness
I mean, like,
happens.
I was like, I don't know, and then you're like, but unkindness, and I was like, shit.
Damn
If
it.
your coin
Damn
stays
it.
good.
That's a really good point. You're really smart, Slio. Damn.
All right.
A little bit of an annoyance.
Yeah. Not too bad. We get to attack for 2. Which is sweet. I love Exalted. So I know it's confusing to call it Exalted now in a game with Exalted, but the mechanic
With a
within-
different exalted, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sick, more justice.
I pledge my loyalty.
And an attacker, because I can attack for 3 with that now.
Yeah, just the fact that you have 2 primal in your hand and you had a shadow and you're at like the influ, it's so good. Like, this deck's the mana consistency in this deck is like really solid. Yeah.
Okay, well, we get to attack for 3. So once this cracks, like, this won't be able to attack anymore.
Yeah.
So I could make this 5, but like, or 6, but I feel like we're gonna have better.
Wait for the birds
Yeah.
or the Kadash. Like, yeah, we've got multiple ways to get better targets for it long term.
Probably gonna take a
Yeah.
full 5 here. The problem might be if their full court press puts us like if they play a 4, you know, and it's like a reasonably aggressive 4. Okay, that's not like that's a good one, but it's not reasonably aggressive. Just like I need them to miss a creature drop.
That's the big thing,
Yeah.
I would just leave both things back here if they swing in with the Kieran, you know,
Yeah.
block it. Don't let them, preferably.
Let's swing with this.
He could, yeah.
Because, like, I'm not going to block with it, and I'm fine with that trade. Because this isn't, like, there's no world where I block with that 1/1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm worried about big pumps. Okay, that's just weapon. Okay, now they're pushing us down, but they didn't play a unit. So,
unfortunately for them, that means it is time for the inevitable
yep,
kindness.
birds are here.
Bird seasoning. And you get to play that 3/3 armor on a bird, probably.
Probably stays back.
Probably that one stays back and you swing in another one, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
Or just swing in the Minotaur Oathkeeper itself, honestly, like, either way.
Yeah, I'm just looking at... We want Power Bird. We want... Next turn we get Kadash Sees All.
Yeah, we might want to think about throwing away these tokens really aggressively and just holding back, honestly. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, why not play defensively here when we know we have an infinite generator coming up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't see a world where that's blocking, so...
Yeah.
So we got Bird Generator coming up. My current worry Kodash will always make a 1/1. It always counts itself.
Yeah.
So it'll always just be making 1/1s. So worst case, it's a chump blocker. Okay, that's... Of all the plays they can make,
Will return.
a pile of 1/1s, kind of irrelevant.
Not a big deal at all. Also, talking about things that I'm glad to have when we have too much mana. Hello, Sky Crew.
Yeah.
Even with flyers, Sky Crew is still really, really nice.
I'm gonna hold back.
Yeah, why not? Like, we can start. We're gonna start
Sit on our
winning.
laurels. They didn't decimate because they want to. Okay, well, fine. And Sky Crew with 8 power. So, I can hold that as a secret.
Yeah.
So the worry here would be like, what? They put that on their Kieran. Weird
And
thing.
then we block the Kieran and it dies before it gets to do its thing.
Yeah.
That's a little scary because then that's a flying 7/5.
Nothing's
well, as soon
cursed.
as we get a curse, we're in a good spot.
Yeah. I can jump, but they have blockers.
I mean, they'll block with the 2/1 to kill it, probably. But
Yeah.
like, okay, I mean, you still can pump a 1/1 and swing it in and force them to start doing stuff. Like, if we're just throwing in 1/1s anyway, you can use Sky Crew to make your 1/1 tokens bigger anyway. You know, they don't have to, even if they're already flying, they still get the +4.
I'm a little scared of the world where this gets the flying, because like if they have like a draw strength, like, and that has evasion, like,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
one of the weaknesses of this card is actually draw strength. Oh, that with the so we only have a 2 power blocker, and then we have a bunch of chumps.
They still can't do too much. Like, that wasn't really that great for them.
Yeah, like this can't come
All
in.
told. Sweet. Well, the Kieran's gone for sure.
Yeah, that's gotta go.
It's gotta be.
I think we gotta do some chump blocking, which doesn't look great.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just try and make it at least like long term okay chump blocking. I would just 7 damage is kind
Yeah,
of.
but we're at 11 right now is our current problem.
Yeah, that's my.
Like, I think we might have to just throw that under a bus. Like,
Yeah. Do we get rid of the Exalted Flyer? Probably not, because then it gives that. I mean, I'm just thinking if we draw a curse, then at least we can kill it and then slow something else down. Whereas if we don't block this thing and it doesn't do the stacking, then we have to worry about this Exalted Flyer later.
so our problem
too.
right now is that the only creature we have with power is this Raven.
Yeah.
And we kind of need to kill the Kieran if we're going to kill.
Oh, right. These are all. Never mind. I forgot. These are like -1 ones. Yeah. Do we really want to draw curse here? Is the big thing.
So we lose a lot of board presence here and a lot of life. So curse off the top. That's wow.
That's a curse. That's a really good curse. That's a really, really good curse.
Anything for some
So
coin.
let's go ahead and get that.
Do the Exalted first.
No.
Well, because you could do the Exalted. Well, no, because you only kill once. Right.
Yeah, we only
never
kill
mind.
once.
Yeah.
So
Kill that fool. Light him up.
get you off the table. Get you off the table.
And then the good thing too is
hesitation.
that means our 1/1s become 2/2s if we recast Lawn Poster.
Oh, the Marsh Drake
Sick.
also might save our life next turn because of how many creatures we have in the yard.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Yeah, probably that thing, because then they want it to die, right?
yeah.
Oh man, having 2/2s every turn kicks ass.
So if they have a
That is
removal
so
spell
much
for
better.
if they have a removal spell for a unit, we die.
Correct. If they notice that. They are at gold, so they probably will notice that.
Yeah, hopefully their hand does not contain a removal spell for a unit right now, and I would like to just play because like right now this Marsh Drake gains us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
I
health.
mean, you can just hover over the card, right? And it'll tell you, I think.
Yeah, it even counts the one you'd sack. Cool.
Yep.
So, you know, if we can get to the point where like we can sack away a unit.
Like a 1/1 flyer, for example.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
It's a perfect
What
beating.
the? What the fuck?
It's a perfect beating.
I mean, it's fine. We can get there anyway. It's fine. We still got this. Yeah. And that one. And then the 2-2 with the 2-2 probably. That's go to 2.
Let's go to 2. We lose our entire board, so can I?
Well, except the bird. Keep a bird.
Right, but
5-5. Yeah.
but the 5/5 is gonna die to the weapon.
Oh right. Yeah. Oh nuts.
So like, if we do this, and
Is it better to let them keep the 3/3 chump block with a different one and then kill something else with the 5/5? Oh, it's a 3 attack weapon though. So
it's
there's
3 attack
nothing we
weapon,
can
so
get.
there's nothing we
Yeah.
can. Okay, I think we do this. We'll go to 1, and then like next they'll have 2 creatures. We'll still have 1 blocker. This one, and then we'll make
And
another.
we draw 2.
And we draw
as
2
well.
off this. Yeah.
Yeah.
They get like exalted flying, but I don't think exalted flying matters to me.
If it wasn't for wanted poster, I would hate this.
Yeah.
And thank God for wanted poster. Like, hey, remember that time I said headhunter is pretty tight sometimes because you get to kill something and draw 4 cards? Wild.
My kingdom right now for okay, we're just playing a war wagon as a blocker, huh?
Seems that way.
Okay.
I mean, we almost have the Mars Dragon anyway, so like, that's nice. That's cool, I guess.
Yep.
I don't like being at 1. I'll be
Nope.
honest, not a huge fan of that.
If they've got
My oath is true. If your coin stays good.
okay, cool.
Oh, okay, cool. So we get to keep our unit economy here. That's good.
Okay. Also more units in the grave.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm really happy about this because there was a turn where I passed on playing a sigil to like bluff a card, and if that was gonna kill me, I was gonna feel real bad. I think yeah, I'm just gonna attack with this flyer and then sack it.
Yeah, sounds good. Because then you just have a huge wall. I mean, they're still getting war cries, which is a bummer, but whatever. Wait, so right, because you get 12 health.
I
Right?
get 12
forgot
health. Yeah, I get 12
yeah.
health.
Hey,
My life total is
shout outs to your boy Mars Dragon. That's why I said this card's actually tight.
Thank you.
You're all
Especially
welcome.
because look at our grave. Bird, bird, bird.
Were you
bird,
not going to pick
bird,
that card
bird,
too? I feel
bird.
like you weren't into Mars Dragon. And hey, chat, be into Mars Dragon.
Whoa.
Light will return.
What's this? I've seen this card in my life.
Weird. It's a really cheap thing that gives you some stuff. I think it's normally a 5/5 and it's a 6/6
Yeah.
war cry maybe.
All right, well, I'm gonna play some lifesteal units now.
Yeah, just play 2 lifesteal so that they
Kodash
can't do
watches
The
anything.
ancestors won't save you.
And we get to keep making these flyers. Okay, we've stabilized.
I would say it is safe to say we have turned this game right around. Yes.
Okay.
Nice whiff punish. Get fucked.
Oh god.
That is-
Did you know? Did you know? We
Hey,
don't-
remember that time we went to 1 life and nobody believed? Easy.
Easy.
Every time.
You know
Only
how
HP that matters.
we don't pay out on 20. You gotta you gotta kill us. Yeah, Kodash sees all. I feel so good about all the lines there because we ooh, triple on black. Yeah, we just look. Ooh. Well,
Wow, that's a lot of power. I mean, it is 2 good early plays, and you have Emerald Coin that you'll probably get off.
Yeah.
So, like, I like it.
okay with it. And we can power up a lot of we'll get a lot of justice out of this hand too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carvan.
Hey, chat, I want to say all of my trash talk to you is a goof. I also didn't think our asses were getting out of that one. That one was a real close one for them Duke boys.
Hoofa! Hey, Marsh. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and play out.
I pledge my loyalty.
So they showed us the Fate 2-2.
Yeah.
So I'm playing out this 2-2 because this is the 2-2 I would want to trade.
binds us.
Hey, Kadash. So like, if they want to trade,
Yeah.
cool.
If they go for it.
Kodash
And if
watches
not-
over us.
Yeah.
Now we have a 3-3.
Yeah. Smart line. I like it.
Ooh, oh, 3 colors. All right, all right. Yep, good.
Let's see.
And Herbalist, maybe go find themselves more colors. Oh my god.
Well, if we get there, we're good. Because we then will be generating 2 2/2s every turn, guaranteed, which is pretty
So,
good.
let's just get the 7.
Hey, what was that one Field of the Dead card that I was really mad about? I feel like it was something like that.
Field of that got banned. It did indeed get banned.
Yeah, good. It's needed to. You could, if Draw Strength had better opportunity for Decimate right now, I'd go for it. But otherwise, nah, I don't think it's worth it.
I might just say they're gonna secret pages on step, gain a life, and go grab.
We
maybe.
also, we really want to get to 7, huh?
I'm using this is a finest hour. This doesn't right now have decimate. I talked about when I talked about this card. I said like 99% of the time you're decimating. I feel like that's true. Like when you build your deck around it. Oh my god, they actually have the 4th color. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 4 colors flat
Grodal preserves.
and some 2/2s.
I believe. I want to believe. Oh man.
I'm gonna save that for a more threatening unit.
Our opponent is just having to
'Cause, like-
watch us just big chilling on like 9
Nothing.
cards.
Yeah, we are dangerous here. Like, what are they? You know, the cool thing I like here is that oh man, they're chilling too. All right. Yep, chilling on 7.
They're at 7, which is deeply concerning to me, a player of this card game. And now they're at 8, which is soon to be 9 probably.
All right.
Okay, you
Cool.
know what? Cool. Eventually. Okay,
Eventually.
we're gonna hope they really fuck it up and play something way
No,
too
here it
big
is.
that we can
Come
inflict
on.
the conscious on.
Power,
Come on,
and
do
then
it.
just go straight to town with that legend.
Show us you're
Show
playing
us your
that
practice
9.
legend, 9 drop. Okay.
Show us that ape shit card. No? Okay.
All right. Well,
Oh baby. Alright. Yeah, we can shift that war wagon. Hell yeah. And we can swing it in, and if they try and triple block it, draw strength is a joke.
yeah. I feel like they just kill it with something, right? Like this is just murder. Wow, bounce it. Cool.
Just in hand, huh?
It loses its weapon.
Oh no. Oh no, not its weapon. Oh no, they bounced that instead of putting Marsh Dragon on bottom of our deck.
Also, they didn't attack.
Oh no, we have so many 7 drops. As soon as we get 1 power, their life is done. This is what I mean by I will literally play 3 Bane Wolves, no problem. Because what's the worst result? I get 3 Bane Wolves. Great.
Our opponent's on 9, and they're just going pass.
Yeah, it loses the War Wagon buff, which is a little bit of a bummer, but like whatever.
We get an unblockable War Wagon in a couple turns. That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
So,
Like again, that was
10
basically
power,
they
huh?
spent a card to do nothing, and we now are sitting on 50 cards. All right, how do you want to do this, man? It's your call. Yeah, Kadash first, probably.
let's just start it up. Here's
Just let him know the end is very near, and it's about to be near automata once we inflict conscious on something and or Kadash another thing. You can concede now, man. It's cool.
Shinji. Ooh.
Oh shit, changey stick. Oh shit, now it's on the ground. It's gonna get hurt. All right. You could also just torture that thing to make enough. You could torture and also inflict conscious and also hold up the inflict power and also bring down. Like you can do. I really like this turn better. I like bring down, inflict conscious, torture, and then you get 3 threes off your Kadash immediately, and also you get rid of their only threat, and also they feel bad. Are you following me here, camera guy? Do you feel this play? Because it's good. It's real good.
Look.
It's gonna ruin their day.
The thing I'm thinking about is I don't know what I want to torture or like inflict conscience on. I want to get these out and make them a billion. Like here because we get two
I'm just saying,
flyers.
I really like Bring Down because Bring Down gets sort of their only threat right now,
Yeah,
and
but-
it's gotta feel terrible.
But what if we have two flyers and they play another weapon on this next turn?
True. Okay. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna make them feel. Look,
Here's the thing: we are just deciding how we kill this
Right.
fool. It's all it is.
Making them
It's
feel-
two people outside with guns, just being like, "Do we shoot him like hard or softly?"
And then they immediately attack like like oh fuck.
Yeah, that's them immediately being like, "Yo, fuck this."
Kodash sees everything. See, I think this might make him feel even worse.
It might. I mean, when you do the next part where you do
Yeah.
the thing I talked about
Right,
this
when-
turn, oh god, yeah.
Right, when we untap and we go, hey, what's up? And they go, oh, I guess.
And then we get 2 4/4 flyers. That's pretty swell.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Just give me 2 Sarah Angels real quick.
Yeah,
It's
hold
whatever.
on. Every turn.
Remember when they were at 7 power and we were at 4? Yeah, that was funny.
They had like 3 cards in hand still then.
Yeah.
What are the... I like, okay, I actually like their setup, you know, fixing.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
fixing.
This is just whack.
I feel like they're just flooded.
Yeah.
Recall the shadows to the light.
They might have gone a little too hard on fixing. I would have to see their mana base to know. Okay, I like the Marsh Dragon. I mean, we haven't really killed anything yet, so it's not great. Yo. Okay, but you gotta though, right? Like, I mean, come on.
Like,
Anything for some coin.
what if, you know, like...
How many times can you twist in one turn? Is it just once? Does that tap when you twist
No,
it?
you can twist as much as you want. So, like,
Would you want to poster their whole field by draw strength and then repeatedly twisting it?
I
Oh,
can
you can only get 2.
I only get 2
Yeah,
right
you only
now.
get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hold that up. Let's hold on to that, you know. Let's
Oh, are you gonna kill him with the curse? I mean, yeah, if it's fanatic, that makes sense.
let's do that. And let's wait. You know, let's hold on.
Not even gonna inflict conscious. Not gonna twist on nothing.
We're gonna inflict conscience.
Like it's worth. Like if you twist, you do just get 4 4s.
Sure.
That's the thing.
But think of what I'm gonna get if I wait. Think.
Nothing because
Nothing.
this fool's conceding. Yeah, because they know.
Okay,
They
fine,
know.
fine.
They're like, oh, these fools have more up their sleeve. They're not done yet. These Yu-Gi-Oh acts.
Seto
Our
Kaiba still has
grandfather's deck.
1,000 more plays.
Yeah, our deck has no bad cards. It's fine. Oh, good. I'm glad we don't have a Vicus curse between us. Like, this is much better being able to just go like a reasonable win rate above 50%.
It's good. I like being able to play
Yeah.
Headhunter here.
Yeah. You can't play it turn 1, right?
I can play it turn 1
Oh,
because
right. Because Evangels. God, they're so good.
I
They're so good. Like, you get to turn 3 and play everything you want.
now the thing is, do I want to play it turn 1 because I know they've got an Evangel they'll be playing, so I won't be attacking with it. So
True,
like,
but I mean, you can get the wanted poster right away and like get that threat going. Because also that wanted poster enables your 3-drop, which is dumb.
true.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Also, it makes them
Anything for
really
some
want to
coin.
kill their own unit with wanted poster on it, which is a hilarious situation to put another human being in. Just, oh god, do I want to get rid of this so my opponent draws to?
Perfect draw. Okay, and that's what I wanted to see.
Yup. So now you can play your Evangel as well.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and play our Evangel.
Kodash watches over us.
Pass it back up. Okay, there's their fixing. I love those so much.
They're so good.
They're so good. No blocks. I'm gonna block against somebody who's got like mana up.
Makar binds us.
It's your call here.
2/3 blocks this board pretty effectively. I'm
Yeah, I'll offer trade. Might as well.
gonna see what they like. Because, you know, 2 in, 2 out. And then, like, we get this,
Ancestors
we
won't
can
save you.
use it next turn.
Thank you for your gifts.
Oh, or you can just inflict conscious on that thing immediately and then get the flying life steal.
Yeah.
And then also play a unit if you wanted.
Or I can inflict
Or
conscience.
hold up, draw strength.
Or inflict conscience and twist on it. Or play a unit. I kind of like playing a unit.
Yeah, I think we need the board presence. And we get to swing in with a 2/3 lifesteal flyer, so like
Let's see what you got.
whatever.
More cluttered this gets, the better draw strength gets.
Yeah.
So this thing can get a little dangerous whenever it and on any other unit dies, it gets +1/+1. So it can be a little dangerous, but it also is a 1/1 for 4. That's not a good card.
Reattach this.
No, that is a very bad card. I mean, you can just affliction their 2/2 quick draw so that the inevitable when it happens is worse for them. Or
Yeah.
play mana hold is probably the right call, honestly. Maybe swinging the 2/3.
Swinging the 2/3. I think we wait on anything else because, like, if they attack in, we just crack. You know, we draw strength Oni. This becomes the killer.
Yeah, then it becomes what, a 3/6 right away.
Thinking about that twist.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking about that twist.
Thinking about that twist. Because they got that Bane Wolf now. So the problem with the twist is that, like,
I mean, you're gonna have to sacrifice something to block that. There's kind of no way around it.
I'd be able to just draw strength it.
You could affliction and draw strength, yeah. It definitely feels rough using multiple to, you know, get such a single unit thing done, but it is Bane Wolf and it does just win the game.
Yeah.
I would probably keep it back just in case they remove something else,
Yeah, if something goes wrong. I'm sitting here thinking about the options and okay, this is
I mean, do you just take the 5 on this first one?
no, that gets if they have a pump spell, it's over.
Right, yeah.
Shit. That's a killer
And
pump
quick
spell.
draw.
And quick draw.
Yo.
That
yeah,
that breaks this
hurts,
wide
dude.
open.
Yeah. You can keep something alive at the very least. Oh boy.
So this
That was mean though.
So now it's going to be unblockable 5/5. They can either kill my flyer or they can kill the 2 on the ground. They only get the choice there. I thought about not decimating because we got the 5 drop, but I kind of want to have some power coming out. Yeah. So, can't kill it. They get the unblockable.
God. I mean, that could have been worse. Like, all things considered, that could be so much nastier.
Yeah, and this
Yeah,
we're
unfortunately,
we're at 31.
Yeah, like we still have time on our side for sure. And we're already up 5-2, so like if we lose here, we still do great. Like we almost loop guaranteed. Like it's pretty close.
Okay. Sack that exalted.
Make the unblockable bigger.
Really?
No, the quick draw. Okay. Oh, what a bad card to draw this late. Oh man.
Oh
don't even
boy.
try.
It's even got +1/+1.
God, you suck eggs this late, dog.
It's got +1/+1.
Yeah, you're right, it does have +1/+1. How exciting.
Let's get some more mastery. That's 2 of 4.
Oh baby.
Sit by the fire.
We just need to war cry up a bigger Bane Wolf is all.
It's fine. They can only attack for 8. We can crack back for a lot of lifesteal. Yeah!
Bird party!
Bird's what I'm talking about. So I can crack in for 6 lifesteal.
Might not be a bad idea. Like, they'll kill it probably by blocking, but like, whatever. Simplifies board state, gives you a bit more survivability because weird, there's a 5/5 unblockable, so it's kind of like the realest inevitability you can get.
Yeah.
And like, they do have to trade it because if they don't, their clock is screwed.
Yep. Okay. So we can chump their flyer for a while.
The nightmare.
That lowers the clock a little bit.
Yeah, that
Whoa.
might actually have been in our favor at this point.
Then,
The life seal is not.
no, that's not great.
I think we lose.
We're not dead on the spot. I think we have to draw our own Drake, because that would gain us 6 or so life and get a blocker for a turn, and then we need to draw Torture, because Torture would bring this to 0.
0, yeah.
So,
Or Felruk's Choice and get a curse on it, if it doesn't already have one.
yeah. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, we done.
Yo, GG. Like, hey, you know what? Their deck was crazy.
Yeah, they had some,
They
real
had some
good,
wild shit there.
Real good stuff.
You can't feel bad about that. And 5-3 is, as noted here, a diamond quality performance. Like, legitimately, that is 5 and 3 is enough to win local events like every time. So
Feeling real good about that.
yeah, 3 packs too, on top of the draft and everything else.
Yeah, we also
Oh right, and you got a 4th one while we were playing. Also, I got some drops because I'm watching the stream on the side. Cool.
You know, y'all get drops for watching.
It's true.
Yeah.
God, Scarecrow seems like the funniest meme. I want to do a Scarecrow deck. Oh God, Alu is hilarious when you play her. She might be better now that curses are better too.
Yeah, curses might be real. There was this thing where they tried to make curses. Now that's a card.
God, I love Cloud Snake Harrier. That card is done back in the day in the early drafts. That card did work.
Yep.
People are like, oh, whatever. It's just a 3/3. I'm like, it's a 3/3 flyer for
fine.
3, you stupid idiot. Like, they're like, oh, but the spells deal 1 damage. I'm like, duh, you're right. It's not relevant. It literally doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, just ignore it. It doesn't exist.
And then when it does, I don't know. What if Mortar goes 5? You know, like whoops.
What if Torch did 4? Sure.
Cool. All right, sweet, good. Do we got time for one more of these?
That'll probably be it for me, but I will definitely watch another one.
Yeah, I'm
but
looking
my
at-
voice is starting to give it out on me.
Yeah,
But,
I think this was probably it. That one went a little longer than expected, so I think this might
Hey,
be all for us.
it's a good problem to have, man.
Yeah. Well, we got more coin. We can do some more of this later. Thank you, Ty, for joining. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and thank you everybody in the chat. Glad to see you all here. Glad to see all the new faces. If you want to catch more things like this, I always do cards on Tuesdays and over the weekends, so you can catch those if you follow. Free. It's easy. You just hit that button. You can also subscribe too. You know, you get some pretty cool emotes over here. But honestly, I'm just happy people are here having a fun time. That's all I can ask for.
Cards, baby.
Cards.
They're good. You love to see them.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you all for joining, everybody. I'm going to see who we can send y'all off to. Who is going right now? Ooh, you know what? I know where I'm going to send y'all. I'm going to send y'all over to Kaz. Kaz has been playing through Ogre Battle all week, and that
nice.
that game is a treat to watch. So please enjoy. Have a good one, everybody.
And all right, host it over.